Oh. Oh. So this actually I enjoy. There's a picture my cousin posted, and it just says, found my grandma Brun's cookbook, so made apple crisp for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. She was such an amazing cook. I'm happy I found it. Now I need to figure out what a slow oven is.
A slow oven?
Yeah. And my other aunt says 325 ought to do it. And my cousin's like, oh, slow means a lower temperature? Which is definitely what it means.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't have known that either, but as soon as you say it, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. God, it looks really good, though.
Beautiful.
I haven't had that in a long time. Like 20 years? 30 years?
30 years, wow.
I think, like, my grandparents passed away probably in the 90s before I graduated school. So, yeah.
What the hell is making noise?
What kind of noise is it making?
Oh.
You didn't mute? We're coming through?
We're coming through. We're coming through.
Damn! That's crazy.
Oh. Yeah. Let's go to the videos page. That is not us. Wow, okay. What is this?
So,
Movies, okay.
They added these new super chat things on Twitch now, where you can pay real money dollars and it'll put a message.
Ooh.
Real money
dollars.
I can't remember. It gets pinned to the chat bar or something like that. And it's outrageous how much it costs. It was $7 and it stays there for 30 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I tried one because I wanted to see what it exactly did. So I did it on Master's stream. So for 30 seconds on our chat, it said it was pinned and it just said send toes. Yeah, for 30 seconds. I was like, I don't think that's really worth it. But who knows? It's kind of like getting rid of donations via like Streamlabs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a better split. Like the streamer gets like 80% of the money or 70% of the money instead of like half of it.
Yeah.
So, but it seemed like 30 seconds was just like, I don't know if that's quite long enough for $7. $7. Yeah.
$7 for 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was funny anyways. People were laughing about it, but and that's different from the like cheer coin thing that you can do too. There's 2 different new ones they got now.
That's $840 an hour.
Oh my god. So cheap.
$840 an hour. Jesus.
That's crazy. Let me mute the old telephone.
Telephone. Where the frig? Oh, I have to click the live tab. I have to click the live tab. That'll do it.
Did you try Overwatch 2 yet?
I tried.
You tried to try it?
I had to try it.
Yeah,
I
no
tried
kidding,
real
eh?
hard to try it.
No doubt. Yeah, it was pretty bad for the first day there, eh?
Yeah.
And I think they got DDoS too, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
didn't help it
they
either.
definitely were getting DDoS and stuff like that.
Bobby.
As well. The Barbarian.
What's going on, Bobby?
My feet up.
How's it going today
No.
in Kentucky? I was watching a show about murders last night, and it took place in Louisville.
Murderville, Kentucky?
Murderville, Kentucky. Yeah, exactly.
Murderville, Kentucky.
It's pretty crazy. Like it's called The First 48. Are you familiar with that show?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Happy 10-10 day Eve. You got it, bro. Criminals are stupid. Like they'll tell this story about what they, obviously they did it, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, then I accidentally fired my gun," and it's like, why would I don't know how you would ever think that this lie you were telling anyone would ever believe, because it's just so outlandish. But every single time with their like little lies they make up, it's like, wow, okay,
It's great.
I mean, it makes for entertainment, but you've seen that show? Exactly. Yeah, it's on Prime, and I've been watching all the episodes, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. They're pretty stupid, those guys.
Danae was watching the Dahmer.
Oh yeah, I want to watch
Netflix
that
thing. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah. That's what
Crazy.
Colton said on my Discord. He's like watched it, and then he was on TikTok and people were reacting to looking at the actual crime scene photos, and he's like, I thought it was a bad idea, but then I went to Reddit anyways. It's like, yeah, that does sound like a bad idea.
Yes.
I don't like to see that shit.
No.
I like the fake stuff, but if it's real, no thank you. No thank you. Now Curb can just watch King of the Hill. Exactly, dude. I was watching it last night. I watched like 4 episodes or something. The animation is pretty bad. Pretty bad, but it's still good.
It's bad, but it's good.
It's so bad. I have to assume it only gets better later, but it's pretty bad.
When they go digital?
I don't think they ever went digital.
No?
No, because I think it ended in like 2009.
Oh.
So. Yeah. It's good though. It's definitely like it's like way slower than cartoons, like comedy cartoons are.
Yeah.
It does. First couple of seasons are just yeah. It's just a lot slower, and I don't know. It's amusing more than funny, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes later and later.
When the hell does the new Plague Tale come out?
The 15th, I think. It's very soon.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 15th or 21st, maybe. It's very, very
Plague
soon.
Tale Requiem. Accept all cookies.
Plagueis Tale.
18th.
Oh, the 18th. Okay. So not next week, but the week after.
Not next week, but the week after.
Why is there a question mark at
Yeah,
the
what
start
the
of this
hell?
message? It's like, maybe? Do you want to? You don't have to.
You don't have to, but maybe you should.
What was I going to say? Did you try that game I sent you the code for?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Chip come? No, they're supposed to come tomorrow. No, they're not going to come tomorrow, are they?
Yeah,
On a holiday? They
Well,
still deliver on a holiday?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
No, they didn't come today. Colton! Come in.
Golden.
Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going today? So was it an interesting game or what?
I mean, they're trying to do the Slay the Spire thing,
Yeah.
but like more D&D.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty much the exact same thing,
Oh, really?
except area of effect comes into play more.
Oh, yeah. That was, you know how I got that code?
How?
Through the SteelSeries app on my computer. There's like just giveaways all the time, and you can just be like,
interesting.
give me a code for this game, and it's just like, here you go. That game's not even out yet. That's like early access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get access to 2 adventures,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I got it, and I was just like, I know who to send this to. They better not deliver on 10/10 holiday, just chilling before going to work. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a national holiday tomorrow. It's not Thanksgiving. It's 10/10. Exactly.
What the hell's going on?
The cloudest bodiest. I scratched my leg at work here. I had to do real work for a change, Mikey T.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We'll save it for the show. The really big show. What time do you work at? How long till you got to go to work? And how long do you got to work for? Thanksgiving, all my homies say Thanksgiving 10/10 days where it's at. Well, it's not Thanksgiving for you, though, Bobby.
No.
It's Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And I'm getting turkey. So, do you know what the Pope's nose is? Have I talked about this before? You know what the Pope's
No,
nose is
I
of
don't
the
think
turkey?
so.
It's the tail.
Oh, okay.
And no one ever eats the tail of the turkey. It's called the Pope's nose. And my roommate's going to his girlfriend's place for Thanksgiving tonight.
Oh?
So she's like, I'll bring you a plate with the Pope's nose. I'm like, sweet. All right, cool. I love the Pope's nose. That's great. And she's like, my stepmom's also doing turkey tonight, and I'm going to go get her Pope's nose as well. It's like, damn.
You have all the Pope's noses.
Exactly. They're fat, fucking huge ass tails on a turkey. On chicken,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
bet.
like, but like on a turkey, it's like the size of your fist. It's great. I love it. I love it a lot.
Excellent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. I had to do real work for a change.
Real work.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude. It was amazing.
All
We'll talk about it. We'll
right.
talk about it. We'll talk about it. And we'll talk about your fake work you did all week.
Yes. Lots of fake work.
Oh my God. Look at that jebaited emote that Bobby just put in the chat.
The frig?
It's baited turkey.
Oh. Jabasted.
Jebasted. That's great. I love it. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Indeed,
I like that.
Indeed.
Good old Twitch, said no one ever.
Yeah, I haven't been on Twitch in a while.
TwitchCon is going on right now.
Is it?
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm on Twitch every day. Trying to find somebody to watch.
Nobody out there, huh?
Well, you know, no one just sort of goes with what I want to watch, basically. And then the people that I do want to watch don't stream enough for me to watch them all the time.
Ah, yes.
So, kind of sucks that way. My number one streamer doesn't stream anymore.
That's true.
And I can't watch him either. Very sad day.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of
Not been like, oh, I kind of want to stream a little bit today.
No.
No.
Even the last 2 weeks, I'm like, man, it's been nice not doing any social media whatsoever.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Fair enough.
All right, let me go to the bathroom.
Okay. Mikey T's going to take a Mikey P. Then we'll get this show on a road here. So I don't know what time tomorrow I'm going to start streaming for the 1010. Sometime after lunch. But maybe closer to after dinner. I might just start at 7. And then go from that time on, basically. And I think on Saturday night, we'll end it with a movie stream. The triple header, I think. If everyone's down with that. We can do the triple header. Could be fun. Oh my gosh. What are you thinking of for this time for movies? Did you say Mikey P instead of Mikey T? No, I said Mikey T is going to take a Mikey P. I'm thinking it'll be... I kind of want to watch Aliens, and then Alien 3. Like the triple header. So, those are actually good movies. Well, Alien 3 is kind of like, eh. But, yeah. Might be a fun one to end it with. Yeah, exactly. No. Excuse me. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of some games and stuff to play during the thing. Like, I'm going to have a lot of time to fill. So, I'm going to try to put my new capture card in my computer. So we can do that. And, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. We got a reaction Andy stuff. I mean, we can do whatever, really. I don't really think I'm going to do any goals or anything like that. Like, I was thinking of trying to have goals and stuff like that, but I don't know. I can't really... I don't know. It's kind of like a last minute thing. Like, it was like, will I get the ability to do this and get everything lined up to do it, you know? So, what do we got here? Oh. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to see if I can borrow Mikey T's camera. Might be okay to have two cameras in case I want to, I don't know, film something else. I should get an extension on my camera, maybe. We shall see. Yeah, it's not going to be like a stream marathon like a lot of these guys do, with a lot of goals and shit like that. Because I didn't, I don't know. I didn't spend enough time trying to think of ideas or whatever. So, it is what it is. And it with burning down Wendy's again? No. Never happened. Show me the footage. Show me the footage if it happened. Can't show me the footage because it doesn't exist. I've been to Safeway. I was there yesterday. I made a payment during my visit. I paid with a credit card. No, I don't have the receipt. Do my Google opinion reward. That was worth 51 cents. I have 1880 store credit right here. That's crazy. Part of my balance is expiring on November 26th. I've earned a total of $180 in rewards on Google surveys. What is she wearing there? I want a free cheeseburger from McDonald's because Monopoly's back. So I think after the podcast I might get a cheeseburger on my way home. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm tired. I woke up at like 6 a.m. today. I've already been up for like 5 hours. It's because of last week's work week. Really, like, getting up early screwed me up. Maybe I should have a goal to switch into the Kirby costume. I didn't fall asleep till 5 a.m. today. Good Lord, Bobby. That's crazy. If I reach a certain goal, I wear the Kirby costume the whole time. Reminds me when they were doing ice cream promos over here with Tip Top. What's Tip Top? I'm not familiar with that. Are you talking about the Monopoly reminds you about this? We claim so many free ice cream. Oh, I see. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, the movie Dick Tracy had a promo with McDonald's. And there was like these cards that you'd have to scratch. They do dairy and shit over here? Okay. There was these cards you had to scratch and you could win a prize. And every card was a winner. And I remember every day I'd just walk over to McDonald's and be like, can I get some cards, please? And they just give you the cards. Ice cream, bread, milk. Okay. And then they'd be like, oh, you have to buy something. Like, it says right on the card, like, no purchase necessary. I got so much free shit that summer. It was crazy. Yeah, it was weird back in the day with the prizes at McDonald's. They don't really do that anymore. Like, they might do a crossover with the like kids meal and stuff, but there's no like overall like. When was this? Oh yeah, the Dick Tracy cups. Yeah, here's one of the cards. You can't see this. I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, these are crazy. You don't really do that stuff anymore. I like that shit. This was from 1990. That's crazy. They have the adult with Happy Meal. Remember the Pokemon cards with the Happy Meals? Yes. They have the adult Happy Meals up there? I don't think so. I didn't see them. I was there this morning and I didn't see anything. I do remember the Pokemon with Happy Meals. But again, that was like beyond the time I would have cared about Pokemon as a kid and before I played the video game. Because I didn't play Pokemon until Ruby. And I did not give two shits about Pokemon until I played Ruby. And the only reason I played Ruby was because I was at work. I worked in a picture framing store, or not even a framing store, just a picture store next to Walmart. And I went there on my break to be like, I'm bored. I need a new Game Boy game. Game Boy Advance game. Let me purchase this Pokemon Ruby. And that was that.
That was that?
That was that. That was that. What do you need?
Scissors.
Oh, for your you need a hot meat injection.
Hot meat injection.
Nice. Did anyone watch the 15-minute trailer for Pokemon? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I didn't want to get spoiled too much. I'm excited. I'm excited to play it. No? You can make a sandwich for your Pokemon. And there's a new thing called, what was it called? I can't even remember what it was called, but there's a new weird power-up thing for your Pokemon.
Pokemon power-up?
Yeah, you can do a new thing where they turn into crystal or something like that. I'm not sure. You can make them a nice sandwich, too. Yeah.
A Poke sandwich.
In the last one, like Sword and Shield, you made a nice curry. That was your thing. You make curries for the Pokemon. This one, you're making a sandwich because it's in France. Wait, is it in France? No, this one takes place in like Spain or Portugal or something like that. Yeah, because the France one was X and Y, I think. It wasn't actually in France, but it was inspired by France. And the last one, Sword and Shield, was inspired by the Isles of Britain. Tally ho, tut tut. And black and white was America. And red was Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And gold was Japan. Do you remember McDonald's Dick Tracy? The Dick Tracy stuff? Yeah, we're talking about that. And how they don't do contests like that anymore, really, at those McDonald's? Wasn't the idea of Sword Shield to have a Scottish Minecraft? Well, was it Scottish? I'm trying to think here. Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know. I just always assumed it was Britain. I didn't see any tartan or anything like that.
It was just UK in general.
The United Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why don't they come to Canada? Slather some maple syrup on it.
Yeah,
No.
Pokemon Red should have been Canada. Well, I guess it makes sense. Japan.
There were all the memes of the Scottish girl with a voiceover. I didn't see any of those. I don't think. I must have missed those memes. I did not see them. I'm ready for the new one though. Should be good.
When's that coming out?
November, I think.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. The memes of the Scottish girl. Lottie. Who here remembers? Ah, damn, I don't remember their name. There was a Scottish girl group in the late 90s, early 2000s. God, what were they called? Oh my god.
Best Scottish Pokemon trainer memes.
Oh god. What were those girls called? Oh my god. What were those girls called? I gotta look it up. Let's just type in Scottish.
Don't do it.
Girl group.
Scottish Girl Group.
Yeah.
Scottish Girl Group.
Okay, it's not coming up. Maybe if I click on video.
S Club.
No, not S. S Club.
Is S Club Scottish?
I mean, I'm sure one of them is.
Oh, probably.
Maybe they weren't Scottish. Oh, they were Irish. Bewitched. Yes, they were Irish. Bewitched. Oh my god.
Ain't no party like an S Club party.
Yeah, man. It's true. It's definitely true. I watched all those episodes of S Club, man.
Yeah?
They were kind of entertaining. They were kind of funny.
I don't know if I've ever watched any.
It was Bewitched.
I would imagine that I have, but
Yeah.
can't remember a single one or even anything about it.
There was Hannah, Rachel. Oh, John. Was that his name? All their names are in the songs because it's like there's Joe. She's got the flow. Hannah, Rachel, John, Bradley, and then the one blonde-haired dude. Paul.
Tina, Paul, John,
Oh,
Bradley,
Tina!
Joe, Hannah, and Rachel.
Tina. I forgot about Tina, and she was my favorite, I think. God damn. That's crazy. Yeah.
Wow, this Wikipedia page is giant.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. There was a secondary S Club group for kids too. S Club Junior or something like that, where there was like, it was like Kids Pop, Mini Pops, but S Club Kids or something like that.
No, Paul wasn't in S Club past 2002.
No.
He left.
Well, I don't think it exists anymore, does it?
2003 looks like they're
Yeah.
or just a little bit into 2003 was their last release.
Good old S Club.
And then they all had solo albums.
Yep.
4 of them.
Yeah, what was Rachel's one called? Natural?
I don't know.
No, wait, that was one of their songs was called Natural, I think.
Rochelle Stevens?
No. Oh, Rochelle Stevens? Oh, I see. I was like, what?
Funky Dory?
Funky Dory. Very good.
S Club 2003 2004 she was in Funky Dory. A 1.5 million pound solo 4-album deal.
Yep. How many of those albums came out? One? They probably cut her loose when their first one bombed like a turd in the toilet.
Let's go down to the discography and see.
Yeah, Funky Dory. I think I downloaded that album.
Looks like, yeah, just the one.
Yeah. It went over like a wet fart in church, so they dropped
Oh wait,
her.
no, this is her acting. Television roles. Film, television, awards, stage. What? Where's albums?
She did a lot of S Club episodes.
Yes.
That's her discography or her filmography.
Doesn't say what albums she put out in the thing, and I don't feel like reading the entire article to find out.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Somehow I got onto the Kamloops Wikipedia page, and it was like, here's famous people from Kamloops. It's like a lot of hockey players, whatever.
Yes, of course.
Then there's a couple people that were like actors.
Mm-hmm.
And the one guy, I was like, oh, he was on the Vampire Diaries. He got killed by like Damon in an episode. He was like the football coach or something like that for a few episodes.
Huh.
I don't know if you ever watched that.
No.
Then there was some girl that was like, she was on a show on Netflix called Ghost Hunters or Ghosts. No, not Ghost Hunters. What was it called? Ghosts Contest? I don't even know, but it was like I guess it was supposed to be like supernatural ghost hunting.
Yeah.
For one season or whatever. And then she does voices in like cartoons and stuff like that. Like, oh, she's from Kamloops? Crazy.
Huh. So I'll talk about this before the podcast starts.
What's that?
I'll talk about this before the podcast starts. It'll go out on the bonus.
Okay.
But my boss has announced that he's quitting.
Oh, wow.
He's not retiring. He's resigning.
Wow. What an idiot. Why?
We had a sneaking suspicion that he was going somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that just confirms our suspicions because he's not retiring.
Who would hire an 80-year-old man?
I don't know. I think it's one of the other telecoms that he was friendly with.
Oh my god.
Because they don't know his history.
I guess so.
We looked up. One of the managers has like he's on this forum for like cable install people down in the States, and the reviews of his companies are just awful.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just the worst.
Of the guy that's resigning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, everyone was like messaging me like last week Friday. They're like, "Oh my god, he's quitting. He's quitting this month. This is it."
He said he is, or
yeah, he said he is.
Okay, well, until it's actually done and away.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what happens on Tuesday, I guess.
Exactly.
See if I get a talking to.
Why would you get a talking to?
I don't know. We'll see.
From who? Him?
Yeah.
Ah, tell him to fuck off.
Who knows?
If he says anything, to be like, yeah, shut the fuck up, you old bastard. What could he say to you?
I don't know.
You're off for a week.
2 weeks.
You were off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So whatever. What?
And the big boss came back
from Africa with his wearing his lion's pelt.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, what could he possibly say to you?
I don't know.
I'd just tell him to fuck off.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
What's his name? Gary? Be like, Gary, fuck off.
Gary Busey? What?
Well, don't tell Gary Busey to fuck off. He'll probably stab you to death and do a line of cocaine off of your back or something like that.
All right, I've put the thing up.
Okay.
We all know what that means. Well, some of you know what that means. That means we will not be reacting to the chat. Hey, look, the question mark's not there now.
Oh, did you fix it?
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. It wasn't there to begin with in the thing. The thing is going up. That means we're going live. We won't be talking to chat until the break time or the post show.
Yes. Did you hit the record button? What are you looking at?
Oh, well, my lights are not the right color.
Oh, what color are they supposed to be?
Supposed to be purple.
Oh yeah, they're like green.
What do you mean, Ripstream?
What?
What happened?
That looks fine to me.
Oh.
I think it was just, I don't know. Something's weird. I can see it. It's still going.
Okay. You seem okay.
It might have stuttered for a moment,
Probably.
But it's good.
Well, with that, I'll say hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 100.
Wow.
That's right. We are 100 episodes old. Old?
Old? Wow. Old-timey. Old-timey.
Oldie. I am Mikey D, and of course, across from me is Kurbstomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Indeed.
It is Sunday, October the 9th.
2022?
Yes.
Okay.
You're correct.
I'm so screwed up because at work right now, I'm doing orders for 2023. So everything I'm writing now is 2023. So it screwed me up.
This is the StreamVoid podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes, sir.
And so I'll ask you.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow is 10/10 day.
Yes, it is.
It is official Kurbstomp day tomorrow. It is also a stat holiday for us Canadians because it is Canadian Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yep.
And so I'll ask you, how's your week? Or 2 weeks?
How was my 2 weeks?
We've been away.
Yeah, we've been away. My 2 weeks were fine. I have been working on getting, as I said, all these orders for 2023 going, because in this business you have to pre-order, even though you'll pre-order and be like, I would like 100 of these, and then when time comes you only get 20 because it doesn't matter that you ordered them. They don't order enough to fill your order, so it's like whatever. It's kind of pointless, but it's just the way the industry works.
Yeah, that's what pre-ordering's all about. So you get what you need.
You'd think, but then it'll be like, so there's this one product we sell. I probably ordered like, I don't know, 600 or 800 between all the stores, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get any. So it was like, well, why didn't we get any? So I was talking to one of my coworkers in another store about it. He's like, oh, I think I know what happened there. And I was like, oh, what happened? He's like, I think they sold them all to Canadian Tire and didn't give us any. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense then because they're slightly bigger than us.
Yeah.
But it's also like I pre-ordered them.
Yeah.
The
whole point of pre-ordering is so that they know how many they need to put out there.
So it's never one time have I ever pre-ordered and then got everything that I wanted. So no surprises there.
Yeah.
But I had to get all this done. I had it lined up to be like, I'll get all these done. They're not due until like a week from today, basically, but I'll do them. So I am on my vacation starting tomorrow and it'll be ready to go, right? I had my time all lined up to get it done with no stress, right?
Yeah.
And I even said, like, at work, I'm like, I'm going to work all of last week, 5 days, full days, just to make sure everything's done and out the door for my vacation. It's like, no problem. But then the boss comes in and talks to me. Of course, the boss comes in and talks to me. He's like, hey, how about in the morning before you come here, you work at the warehouse for a little bit, get some stuff picked for the stores and everything. And I was like, okay, I can do that, I guess. He's like, yeah, it's getting behind there. And, it takes some of the pressure off. And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, it needs to be done early in the morning. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, like at like 6 in the morning. I was like, all right. I'm like, how about 6:30? He's like, okay, that sounds good. So literally all last week I would to the warehouse. It started 6:30. And then when I'd finished there, I'd walk over to the store and work there till 2:30.
Yeah.
And then go home. So I somehow managed to get everything done in my time allotted. I was fucking working like a madman getting that stuff going.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's pretty cool getting off at 2:30.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I get off at 3, so...
I know. You know what it's all about.
I know what it's about.
But now I know the Mikey T lifestyle of being like, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for bed.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So I would wake up at 5:45, get in the shower, and then leave my house immediately. Nah, not quite. But it's also like, going over there, and the first day I met out there at 6:30 on the button. I'm like, there's nobody here. Great. So I'm just waiting, and then like whatever it was, 4 or 5 minutes later, like the guy shows up, and we go to work, and I'm like, that's a good thing I didn't come at 6 like he first told me to, because I would have been waiting around for like 30 minutes, not getting in there. So, but yeah, it's pretty. I'm over there just it'll be like the store has ordered these items, go find them and put them onto a skid and then whatever. So it's pretty good. Pretty dirty though. It's very fucking dirty over there, man.
I bet.
But I'm driving around in a little picker, lifting myself up to the roof and then finding stuff and everything. So it's pretty fun. But yeah.
I didn't know the warehouse was that big.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It's huge. It's huge. And yeah, so it's good. And then like, I'd go to the store and like the first day I was there for like, an hour and 20 minutes. And it's like, time to go home. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, if he's wanting me to continue that after I come back from my vacation or whatever, but I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah.
Really.
That's a good time. Well,
and I got the headphones in and it's like, oh man, I've been here for 4 hours already. And it's like, I barely even knew time was going by. So.
Yeah, you're constantly busy. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and like I'm not annoyed. So that's good too. So we'll see anyways. We'll see what it leads to, but it's pretty good. Thankfully this week I'm off and this is the week the tarps show up, so I don't have to do the tarps.
No tarp order this year.
Oh my god. Brutal. Just brutal. So yeah, it was interesting.
Very good.
Other than that, I didn't really do anything else too much different. Just the usual gaming and watching and whatever. But that was pretty much my work week. Multiple work weeks.
Multiple work weeks.
What about yourself? How was your vacation times?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. These past 2 weeks took forever to go by, which is nice.
That's always
I
good.
stayed unbusy as much as possible.
Nice.
Did a lot of cleaning. Watched a couple movies. Got the shop in order. Finally, everything's all cleaned up, sorted out.
Nice.
New benches built.
Nice.
And that's all done. But I've been on the complete opposite schedule now because
I
naturally revert to night owl.
Yeah.
So I've been going to bed at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh my God.
And getting up at noon or so. So getting up this
Crazy.
morning for the podcast was brutal.
It's 10 o'clock. I got to get up. Oh my God.
I had to get up earlier so I can get out there, get some breakfast, get some caffeine in
Oh
me.
yeah. Dude, you have one day to get your schedule fixed.
Oh, I know. I'm going to go to bed nice and early today.
Yeah.
And hopefully get up at 6 tomorrow morning.
Yeah. If you can fall asleep early.
If I can fall asleep early.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on my second energy drink right now, but
yeah, I guess so.
We'll see what happens.
No naps today, Mikey.
No naps.
Yeah. Got to go straight through. Power through.
Yes. Yeah. Getting that shop all cleaned up and nicely sorted out took a while, but it looks good.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
And we watched, we rented, actually, the new Fantastic Beasts.
What?
The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Rented?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
not out for
God.
streaming, so we decided to rent a couple of movies. So we rented that one, and man, if you had not recently just watched the other two Fantastic Beasts, it's like, what is going
this is
on?
the third one?
This is the third one.
Oh, wow.
And they just throw you right into it. And I was so confused for like half the movie. I'm like, who are these people? Like,
Oh, yeah.
What the frig is going on? We had to like stop and look things up.
Crazy. I've only seen the first one, so.
I think the first one was still the best one.
Oh, I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah. This third one was, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
There's so much going on, so much happening.
That's like when Spider-Man 3 came out.
Yeah.
It's like we need 3 times as many bad guys in this one.
Though Spider-Man 3 made sense, but I guess you would have to have watched
Yeah.
the first 5.
Like, throw
6,
everything
7?
in there, you know?
The first 7?
Well, I didn't mean Far From Home. I meant like Spider-Man 3, Sam Raimi,
Oh.
emo Spider-Man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, throw the Sandman in there. Venom too. Why not? Just throw it all in there.
Put
It's
it all
fine.
in there. It's
Yep.
fine. It's fine.
Yep.
And then we watched the new Jurassic Park,
That's
Which
got to
was-
be terrible,
which
right?
was also just throw everything in there.
Just terrible, right?
It was actually pretty good.
Oh God, I don't know. I just seen the video of Chris Pratt like has hands out and then pulls a knife out of his back like pocket, you know, just like.
But it's got the original 3.
Sam Elliott and wait, how is what's his name in there? He died, didn't he?
Who?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum's character? No, he doesn't die.
No, he doesn't die.
No.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's in the third movie
Oh,
as well.
right. Yeah, right.
The third original Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Or the second one of the two. But yeah, he's in this one as well. That they're all in it, and it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Grant and Dr. Ellie Stratler?
Yep.
And
What about the kids? They didn't make the cut?
No.
Sad. Sad.
But it's kind of cool because when they introduce Dr. Grant again, it's like the first movie.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's out there digging for stuff,
Yeah.
bones and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Ellie Statler comes up and it's like, hey, Dr. Grant. And they're like, oh my God,
It's him.
it's him.
It's crazy. Newman?
I
No.
liked it.
What about Newman?
No Newman. But
Uh-huh.
they have the Barbasol can.
Oh,
It's
crazy.
the original Barbasol cans there.
What about Sam Jackson smoking a cigarette?
No.
No? That's too bad.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was a fun little throwback.
I haven't seen any of the new ones with Chris Pratt.
I'd say just watch the first one.
Like
or
the
third
original Jurassic Park or the first Chris
one,
Pratt
the first Chris Pratt one.
I mean,
The second one was okay. The third one, if you like the first one and original ones and watch the third one,
sounds like fan service.
it's a whole lot of fan service. Like a whole lot.
I seen the first 3, like Jurassic Park 1, 2, and then 3 was so bad. It was like, I don't need to see another Jurassic Park.
Yes.
It's too bad Michael Crichton died because his books are very interesting. But
Yes.
I don't know. The movies are just like, ooh. Anyways, whatever.
Oh, I should have looked up what this movie is actually called.
What's this movie? The Tomorrow War? I think it is called The Tomorrow War.
It is called The Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
And then, I watched The Tomorrow War.
On your Chris Pratt journey.
And that was actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It was, at the beginning, I was like, why are they doing it like this?
Yeah.
Like, why would you go take soldiers from the past into the future? So they're fighting a war in the future.
Yeah.
And they come back to the past. They can go they've got 7 days in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd go back to the past, recruit a bunch of soldiers, and they get 7 days in the future to help fight the war. But it's like, why wouldn't you just go back to the past and prevent the war from even happening?
No, that's like when you'd go back in time and kill Hitler.
Yeah.
But then Super Hitler rises up to take his place.
Yeah, and it all made sense in the end because the guys couldn't be killed.
Yeah.
You'd have to get the stuff from the future to bring back to the
Of
past.
course.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Of course.
Without giving too much of it away, I liked it. It was fun.
I saw the trailer. Well, I mean, that's the one thing on Prime I hate is that every show you watch is a friggin' trailer beforehand. But they'd always play the Tomorrow War trailer, and I'd just be like, I don't skip this shit. Get this out of my face here. I might check it out and see, but I don't know.
I liked it. It was good. It was good. If you want just some brainless action,
I don't know. I don't usually.
Oh, brainless action a la Starship Troopers.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we're talking.
That's probably why I liked it. Because
is there
lots
some
of Starship Troopers vibes, but no
satire?
Not really much satire.
Oh, okay.
Although there was some satire.
That's my favorite part of Starship Troopers was the satire stuff.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Cool.
And then a couple days ago, updating the drivers for my PC.
Yeah.
And NVIDIA was like, "Hey, do you want a free year of Adobe Cloud?" I was like, "What?
That's crazy.
What?"
So
that's $1,500.
Yeah, they're trying to get you locked in there.
Yeah. So I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." So I installed After Effects. And,
oh yeah. You have to put your
Premiere
credit card
Pro.
in for?
No, didn't have to put in anything.
Wow, really?
They're just like, here, have a free year on us. I was like, holy crap.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
Yeah, that's a huge.
So where did that pop up in?
When I was installing my drivers, they're like, hey, here's a code.
But is it in the GeForce Now experience or anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
So if you
I better check that out.
maybe you get one.
I better check that out.
But maybe it's because I have a 3080. Oh, you have a 3060 though.
I have a 3060 that I have not installed. But
you better get that installed because maybe you get a free year of Adobe.
Maybe. I was trying to not install it before I got the new setup going, but
yeah,
might have to just try it out anyways.
If you guys listening also got a free year of Adobe, let us know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's a lot of money. They're
exactly.
just giving it away.
They're trying to get you oh damn it, I got to continue now. I'm just so reliant on it now. So.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, it's not worth $1,500 either. They're just doing it because they can charge that much.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, for sure.
Giving away a year of $1,500, obviously, it's not worth $1,500
for sure. Did we talk about how much CAD is worth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
$2,200 a year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If anybody missed it,
that's very specialized program. So
yes. And that was essentially my week.
Oh, cool.
Weeks?
Your weeks?
Yes.
I watched a couple things on my last couple weeks here. Have you ever watched What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
It's the Taika Waititi movie.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the movie. I watched the TV show.
Oh.
It's on Disney Plus here. I think it's on Hulu or something in the States. I don't know. Man, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. You should watch it. It's so funny.
I should. I like Taika Waititi.
It's also got Matthew Berry in it, who is friggin' hilarious in everything he does. He was in, you probably haven't watched it, but Toast of London.
Haven't.
He was on, actually, you probably have seen it. He was on the IT Crowd.
Oh, yeah.
He played Douglas Renham's son that took over.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's Matthew Berry. He's so hilarious, man. Yeah, he plays a vampire in What We Do in the Shadows. And I was just, every episode I'm cracking up. It's so good. Some of his lines are just so funny. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I've only watched 6 episodes. There's 3 seasons on Disney Plus, and every episode has been great so far. So I would recommend it. It's basically like a fake documentary. They're following these vampires that live in Staten Island.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so funny.
Nice.
Highly recommended. I also watched, it just came out like yesterday or Friday on Disney Plus. It's a Marvel show.
Oh?
Called Werewolf by Night.
Oh yeah. I was looking at that.
And I was like, what is this even about?
Because it's like the trailer was in black and white,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Is it the show in black and white?
It's like an homage to like 50s horror movies, basically. And I was like, how is this even related to Marvel? Like, I couldn't figure it out because like I don't know any of the characters or anything like that. I don't recognize them. And I think they talk about the Bloodstone, which I think is something from something in Marvel, like some of the Marvel horror comics or whatever.
Yep.
But I was just like, I don't know what's going on here. But then like by the end, it's like, oh, that's, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm like, oh, there's a character in there that I actually know. And it was like very well done that I didn't know who it was going to be or what it was going to be or whatever. Nice. It's only like 50 minutes. And yeah, it was interesting.
Is it episodic or
no,
just 50 minutes?
It's like a 50-minute
a 50-minute one shot.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting.
So I really liked it go as something like Marvel doing something different.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll continue doing that because it was interesting.
They are doing a lot of different things.
I mean, are they though?
Well, kind of, because She-Hulk's a departure from everything. Well,
it's a show.
I
mean, how? I guess it's a departure, sort of. Just as in that's more of a comedy than a whatever.
Yeah, it's more of a sitcom.
But I guess like when they did the whatever the hell the Vision show was or whatever, what was it, Scarlet Vision? WandaVision. There was a lot of different stuff going on with that one too, with the throwback episodes and like different eras that they were doing the shows in or whatever.
But so. I think She-Hulk is more of a sitcom than anything.
Oh yeah, big time. But yeah, I recommend it. You should check it out. It's only 50 minutes or so.
Definitely will.
And I also watched 2 sorority murder movies on the stream I did with Mosh.
Nice.
It was Sorority Row Massacre, and then I don't know, the other one was a sorority one too. I'd seen the one, and it was from like the early 80s. It's fine. It's like a early post Friday the 13th slasher movie.
Yeah.
Some of the effects were cool, a little bloody, whatever. But then again, the Sorority Row Massacre, I think, it was again another movie where it was like written to be like a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but they couldn't get it made, so they turned it into another movie because she's having dreams about the guy and like, you know, wake me up if I'm, you know, just I was like, this was a Nightmare on Elm Street movie that they couldn't get made. But I enjoyed them both. They're just trashy 80s horror movies, so
yeah,
whatever. And it's a sorority movie, so it's like, oh, there's some topless sorority girls. That's always a win. It's always a win. Yeah, so. But that I can't really think of me watching anything else besides I watched a lot of First 48, the murder documentary series from A&E back in the day.
Yeah.
And those are all the same. Someone got murdered. We're going to solve it. And the criminals are dumb. Well, they say that in the first 48, if you don't find the odds of solving the crime diminish significantly.
Yeah.
So that's what the show says anyways. Is it true? I don't know.
It's got to have some basis in reality,
I guess so. But, I mean, Mikey T is not caught up on, somehow with his 2 weeks off, he couldn't stay caught up with Andor and She-Hulk.
Well, that's the thing, is that I'm watching those I'm watching She-Hulk with Danae.
Yeah.
And same with Rings of Power.
Yeah.
So staying caught up on those is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't stay up with Andor, because I was really looking forward to the episode that's just coming out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get a little bit more action-y, I would imagine. Because I would imagine they're doing the assault on the thing.
No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Just a lot of walking in this one. It was like they were going to Mount Doom, so they had to walk all the way there. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. Whatever. we won't talk about much about She-Hulk or whatever, just to prevent spoilers. But I mean, well, small spoiler, though everybody knows. Episode of She-Hulk Daredevil is in. Finally.
Yeah, looking forward to this one because I really like the Daredevil series.
Yeah, and it is what's his name? I don't know his name, but he's in it. And there's one scene they've been memeing on the line that Daredevil says because it's corny as fuck.
Yeah, and
like. They have like a little, anyways, there'll be a little bit of spoilers. She-Hulk and Daredevil have a little bit of a fight and Daredevil basically loses.
Well, of course.
And there's a line about something she says something like, you just got your butt whooped by a woman or whatever. And then he has a little reply about his butt being whooped or whatever. And everyone's like totally memeing on it, like how Daredevil would say this line or whatever. I'm like, these fucking guys, man. Like, you can't tell that these two characters are flirting with each other. Like, I just was like, you guys are so stupid. Like, you're fucking so stupid.
I mean, do Wiener Boys even know what flirting is?
No, obviously not. But the line was dumb and like, you know, it was a corny thing to say, but it's like, obviously that's why he said it. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I enjoyed it. It was good. Yeah. What else can you say about it, really?
Yeah.
I continue to say She-Hulk is way better than everyone is saying.
Oh,
it
dude,
is.
Just all of, whenever I'm browsing my YouTube like subscriptions, like, oh, She-Hulk's bad, She-Hulk's terrible. Or I'm like, come on.
I don't know. There's people that say I'll be like, you know, I'll see people talking about in Twitch chat and stuff, and people that I like, you know, whatever, not necessarily think highly of, but like, oh, I didn't, you know, they'll be like, oh, it's really corny and stupid, She-Hulk, and I'm just like, are we watching a different show?
Yeah, right.
Like,
that's, I mean, I think the whole point is it's supposed to be corny. It's supposed to be it's a sitcom.
Well, it's fourth wall. Every episode she's talking to the viewer and like, I mean, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, they play into a lot of it with the intelligentsia.
Yeah.
Like, you know, incel stuff going on. Maybe that's why they don't like it. If you're offended by She-Hulk, maybe you're part of the problem. Yes. I don't know.
Yes.
But I like it a lot. And I mean, what's her name playing Jennifer Walters in that show? She's hilarious.
Yes.
She's doing a great job. So
Agreed.
I love it a lot. And then I'm a few episodes behind on Rings of Power, so I can't really talk about it.
I'm only one episode behind.
I think I'm like 2 or 3. At least 2.
So in order to get caught back up on like people and stuff, I started watching the first Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
But I just hate when Gollum comes in. I'm just like, okay.
Why?
I don't know.
No.
Just the way he is, I think. But
he's supposed to be that way.
I know, he's exactly supposed to be that way.
Yeah, he's supposed to be gross and shit.
Yeah.
But they're also like, if you look at like oh god, what's his name? The elven dude.
Eldaron?
Yeah, like he's totally different than in Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
He's got his pompadour in Rings of the Power and everything like that.
Yeah, God, what's her name now?
Galadriel. Yeah.
She's very similar.
Yeah, I mean, she's like an actual elf type elf.
Yeah. But Eldaron doesn't look anything close, remote.
Well, he's got the pompadour and and this he's got the long hair and everything. That's why people are all like pissy about the show. Besides the fact there's a black elf.
Yeah.
God forbid. Yeah.
Show's really good.
I remember the scariest part of the Lord of the Rings show is when Frodo shows Galadriel the ring and she goes all demonic face over it. That scared me in the theater. Just was like out of the blue all of a sudden, like it's all horrific. I mean, I should have probably figured it would be something horrific in it. The friggin' movie's directed by Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
So whatever. But now you're going to get deep into the lore. You're going to have to go read the Silmarillion and stuff like that.
No. And I was like, looking at the Hobbit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, huh. Have I seen the first one? Ooh. And then I was like, I remembered watching the second one. I'm like, no, I'm not watching that. And I remember watching the third one. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, they're not good.
I know, they're awful.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I guess they're supposed to be more like kids movies, I guess.
Maybe.
I remember watching the first one and I was like, man, how? I guess it's when you spread one 200-page book into 3 movies. That's kind of what happens.
Yes.
Where they took 3 300-page books and made them into 3 movies. So, yeah. Anyways, I also didn't like the way they made the dwarves look in the Hobbit ones, because they're either like they look like
they look really.
They look like they're ugly as fuck, or that they fuck all the time. There's no in between.
Yeah, like the prince.
Yeah, it's like that dwarf fucks.
Oh yeah.
And then all the other ones are like, oh god, sorry about the accident you had.
Yeah. It's like, that is not your father. Where did you? Whose genes did you pick up? I know,
it's crazy. Anyways, it's all good.
But the way they find. So I did watch a little bit of the first one.
Yeah.
The first Hobbit, because I couldn't remember if I'd seen it or not.
Yeah.
And the way they find the mithril in that is completely different from the way they find the mithril in
I don't even remember how they. Oh, I haven't seen them find mithril in the Rings of Power.
Oh no,
yet.
that wasn't mithril they found in the movie The Hobbit. That was the Arkenstone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember it too much.
No, you're not. How far behind are you in Rings of Power? You haven't watched any.
The last episode I watched, I think, was when Galadriel and the human elf dude were on the island of whatever, and he took her to they rode horses to like the
library.
Library, you know?
Yeah.
So, and then there's also, what's his name? The black elf tried to escape from the pit.
The orcs.
And the other guy died. So I'm a couple episothat behind.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure why, but it is what it is.
I mean, I'm not sure why I'm behind on Andor.
Yeah, I watched that. I'm very interested to see where the 3 stories of Andor go.
Yeah.
Because you have now, well, I think you've seen it now. There's Andor, there's the guard guy that got disgraced.
Oh, yeah.
And Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
It's like, where are these 3 going? Like, I know Andor lives, and I know Mon Mothma lives.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other guy.
Yeah, like who does he live? Does he end up being somebody of note?
Yeah, like what's going on here? So who knows? Oh, I started watching The Mandalorian too.
Oh, yeah.
So
how far through are you that? Are you?
I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes, something like that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. There was one of the IG-88's buddy, his bro droid was fighting with the Mandalorian when he was doing his like robot spins and shooting all these guys.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh, I also started rewatching Rogue One.
Oh, yeah. I might watch that after just to see exactly.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so I'm curious as to where if he's going to reprogram his droid buddy in Andor.
Oh yeah. Point. Well, I'm sure there'll be like season 2 of Andor.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking much like Obi-Wan, there's going to be more than 1 season of Andor.
Yeah.
So we'll see anyways. But
yeah, I'm really curious to see if they're going to show where he comes from to get into where he is in Rogue One.
I'm more interested to see if they're going to show any of the other characters from Rogue One in Andor. Like,
I'm pretty sure they're going to. Saul Guerrero is going to be.
Yeah, I know he's in it, but like, I mean, are they going to show any of the other like weirdo rebels that were on the planet that all got killed? Like the guy that's like, I am one with the Force, whatever the guy. I can't even remember what he said.
I don't think they'll show him because they only meet him in Rogue One.
But I mean, it could have been like, again, it could have been like, oh, they had a passing thing they didn't realize or whatever, you know?
Could be.
So
could be.
Who knows? We're not doing Game Club really.
No, we're kind of waiting for Plague Tale.
But we were doing a thing where we're playing a game to tell each other about.
Yes. But we haven't done that.
Well, I was going to, and then I was like, you know what? Grounded is full release time.
Full release, yes.
I'll just talk about full release Grounded. Full release.
And how is your full release Grounded?
It's pretty good. I like it a lot. They've
Can you get in the shed?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You can go under the shed though. So you can tell a lot of the stuff they put in the game was to just test it out as a player so they could get an idea of it. Like,
yeah,
they moved a lot of the, they had this one bow you could make really early in the game, but now it's like an end game item, but it was like obviously in the game so they could test it out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm liking it a lot. A lot of the later end game enemies are just sort of reskins, so that's not the coolest, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like you fought the red ant and then the black ant, and now there's the fire ant, and it's like they're kind of all the same, but I mean, it's an ant is an ant,
ants.
so like whatever, you know. Same thing with the mosquito. Now there's a tiger mosquito. It's just stronger, basically.
Tiger mosquito.
Well,
is that even a thing?
Well, I think so, but I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of bugs out there. You could have picked something different.
Yeah, but I mean, then they'd have to create new animations and everything like that. Like, I get they're, been working on the game for a long time. That was one of the complaints. Like, a lot of the like hardcore grounded players are saying like, oh, it's just a reskin. They couldn't. What have they been spending their time doing? And it's like, well, they've been making the game, and like just making a new animation set in a whole new, thing is not just something you whip together.
No.
In a weekend. So.
There's deadlines. You want to get the game out.
Exactly. So I'm loving it. I'm nearing the end of it, like the actual story. And I think once you're done that, you can just continue playing or whatever. So it's, they've added, different boss enemies and stuff like that. Well, I mean, you're not going to care if I spoil anything.
No, I'm definitely not going to
There's a new mantis boss that you can fight and drops
nice.
like mantis parts. So you can make a mantis like scythe and shit like that.
Cool.
There's also like a genetically modified mantis man called the Mantis that you have to fight to do one of the labs. What else is there? The story is way more fleshed out. There's more, audio logs and stuff like that. I rescued Tully, like he's the scientist that you were following through the game, basically.
Yeah.
But he was using a older version of the shrinking ray. So he had raisinification happen to him. So he's like a wrinkled head in a jar. He's all like deformed into a jar. And I think you fix him at the end. But you can find like little, like there was spies trying to take Tully down in the backyard. So before you could find these little skeletons laying around, and it was just like, oh, this must be another teen that died or whatever. But no, they were like ominous spies trying to get Tully that died. So you find them now, and you can find a little data package with information, but also they'll have a little trinket on them. This is a new thing. They added a trinket, and they equip and they give you different abilities. So like I found one that lets you, if you do a perfect block, it refills your health a little bit.
Oh, nice.
And there's like another one that like you wear it and, you take less sizzle damage or whatever. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool that way.
Cool.
So they renamed the glider slot to the trinket slot. So you can't have a glider equipped with a trinket. So you have to like remember like, oh crap, I jumped off this. I don't have a glider. So.
Huh. That's weird. I wonder why they did that.
Well, because there's only the one glider.
Only one glider.
Yeah, only the dandelion
tuft.
Yeah, so they
okay, that makes sense.
Made it into the trinket slot.
I thought it might have been an actual like hand glider.
No, that was the rumor that they were going to do something like that, but they never did. So
expansion. Maybe.
They are still working on it, and they did a little dev stream the other day, and they were like, "Oh, we don't want to talk about like things we're adding in the future and stuff like that." But it's like, oh, they are adding things into the future. So I think they want this game to be kind of like Minecraft, like keep going on, adding new stuff.
Yeah.
And whatever. So yeah, I'm liking it a lot, but I know a lot of the guys that have been playing it forever, like that's their thing is Grounded. They're kind of just like down on it a little bit. And I'm just like, well, that's because you've seen everything in the game. Even when it was still in early access, I hadn't seen everything.
Yeah.
I barely scratched the surface beyond like the first half of the preview. So
yeah, that's the big thing about playing an early access game and just like seeing it all before it even comes out.
Yeah.
And then they change the whole game around on you.
Yeah, they did do a lot of changes and stuff like that. So, well, they've changed it even since I started playing. It's like they repositioned all like the little burgle chips you would find. So it'd be like, oh, I know where this chip is. And then it's like, well, it's not even there anymore. Used to be in the easy access spot because they wanted you to test out the stuff basically.
Yeah.
But they don't want to just give it to you because then it's like boring, So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I recommend it. I'm going to go home and play it after this probably.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm probably going to watch Andor after this because I really want to end Rings of Power.
Nice.
Yes.
I recommend both.
Yes.
Cool beans.
19th is when the new Plague Tale comes out, and I think we're both just kind of waiting for that.
Yes.
So, because I'm really looking forward to it.
Yep. I haven't pre-installed it yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, very good.
Excuse
very
me.
good.
Yep.
Are we, is it going to be day one Game Pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pre-install it too then.
Yeah, I think it's PC and console. I'll play it on the console.
It's not on PC.
I think it is. I think it is on PC.
I think it'll be worth buying anyway.
I think it's on PC. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the PC Game Pass app.
Good.
So, yep. Should be good. Everyone.
Play
Well,
along.
you'll have another week before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't come out till the 15th or something like that.
So I'll have to play something this week.
Oh, wait. No, it comes out on the 21st.
It said 19th.
Oh, 19th?
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's more than a week away.
Yeah.
So, if you do something for the game club next time we can talk about, cool. If not, oh well.
I'll probably do something. I'll be back to work.
Oh, yeah.
Back on schedule. Hopefully.
Sad.
I know.
Sad, sad, sad.
I'm not looking forward to my days whipping by as fast.
Yeah.
Because they just, going to work, being on schedule, the days just go by so fast.
Yeah, it's true.
And whereas now I don't have anything planned, no schedule.
Yeah.
So it's like the days just drag on. I'm like, it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
so
it's nice the day drags on when it's something like that. When it's dragging on at work, it's just like, oh my fucking God.
Oh, yeah. That's why it's
This
nice.
Sucks.
Probably nice in the warehouse because the day just whipped past.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly
Well,
busy.
then I'd get home at 2:30 or 3 and it'd be like, whatever. And I'd be like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. Oh, it feels like I've been up for 12 hours. And it's like, oh, I have been. Fuck. So it's definitely interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what's interesting?
No.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod.
Yep.
You can get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nacho.
Yep.
Like, who else we got in here?
Ripsick.
Ripsick, yes.
Who else there? Nino.
Nino.
What's his name now?
Don Daddy?
No, it's
Dirty Ron.
Yeah, I thought he changed his name. Dirty Ron and the boys.
He might have changed his name.
They're all in there.
They're all in there. You can get in there too.
Yep.
The chips are showing up tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
$1 a month. You can throw money at the screen. You can help support this podcast. You can watch the exclusive Patreon bonus of us eating the one chip challenge.
Ew.
And that'll be next week.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Not Saturday.
No?
My stream will still be going on.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we could do it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm doing the week-long stream, and it's
week-long stream.
It's not ending till Saturday after the movies. I'm doing movie stream at the end of it. That's the end.
We'll have to do it on Sunday then.
Yeah, we'll have diarrhea at work the next day. Yeah. It's worth it though. It's worth it.
It's worth it for sure.
Yeah.
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 You get access to the Patreon exclusive content, like the chip.
Yep.
For $1 a month.
Yep.
Or more. You get access to the podcast early today, Sunday, the day we record. And you get all the bonus content, the pre-stream, the post-stream, and whatever else we decide to come out with.
Yep. Please to enjoy.
Let's talk about some news.
Okay.
2 weeks, but not much news.
No, it was like a slow ass news week for sure.
Yes.
Or weeks. I mean, there was other things that were just kind of like, it's maybe worth a mention, but it's not really anything you can talk about. So
yeah,
they got skipped over.
Yeah. Stadia.
I've heard of it.
Done.
I can't believe it.
Weird, eh? They tried to keep it going, announcing all kinds of stuff. It's like, oh, Stadia, we're still alive. We're still going.
Did they try to keep it going?
I don't know.
Like, as soon as Google shut down their Stadia development, like for games in-house, I was like, well, Stadia's obviously done.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they're going to keep going if they're shutting their... And anyone that thought they were keeping going, I don't know what you were thinking. If you were developing a game for Stadia and they're like, oh, we're shutting down our internal development, I'd be like, we have to switch off of Stadia right now.
Let's go.
So, yeah. They're shutting it down. I don't know when it is exactly shutting down, but Google's refunding everything. If you bought it through Google, you're getting your money back.
January 18th, 2023.
Yeah. So if you bought games, hardware, anything through Google, you're just getting a refund.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, crazy,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they would kind of have to. There'd be like lawsuits out the ass, I think, if they did.
Oh, yeah.
So,
it sounds like they're going to have all the refunds completed mid-January 2023.
Ubisoft is going to let you move your game over to, I guess, their Ubisoft launcher if you want to continue on. But pretty crazy. I'm very surprised they're refunding, especially the hardware purchases.
I mean, how long was Stadia out for? Only a couple of years, eh?
Yeah, I think it launched 2 years ago, maybe a little more.
Yeah.
But it was just like they had it all fucked up. Like it's streaming only, but you still have to buy the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had to have subscription to Stadia too.
Yeah.
It's like a very weird, weird thing.
I mean, it's very good that they're refunding everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now it's just like you bought all this stuff and now you can't even use it.
Yeah. Well, I would think that they would, maybe they're going to have something to make this controller into just a generic Bluetooth or whatever controller that you can use. Otherwise, it's just all landfill.
Yeah.
I would hope they would like make it so you could just use it with Steam or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you already can. I don't know. But that would be very uncool.
Yes.
I'm happy I didn't get involved with Stadia. I did try it the one time.
I mean, they were giving it away for free.
Well,
like the controller.
If you had YouTube Premium or something. Well, that was another sign that it's like, holy shit, this thing's going down the toilet.
So it sounds like it can be used. The controller can be used wired.
Okay, well, that's better than nothing.
But not Bluetooth.
That's better than nothing anyways. Yeah. I mean, Google always just releases a product and then be like, shut it down. It doesn't work. Shut it down.
Yeah.
We don't need it anymore. So, I don't know. What about the guy that got like a Stadia tattoo?
Who got a Stadia tattoo?
Some dude. I got a Stadia tattoo on his arm. Just the Stadia logo. It's like, well, fuck. I guess whatever. I'm sure he's a Discord admin.
Probably. John Scar.
Yeah.
My Stadia tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Smart play. On his other shoulder, he has his Zune tattoo.
Probably.
Yeah. It worked. I tried Stadia on this stupid Chromebook. It worked. It looked good, but I don't know, man. Just like the whole Stadia from day one, it was just like, why this way?
Yeah, exactly.
It was like a program invented by someone who doesn't play games.
Yeah. Doesn't play games and just, it's like, oh, how much money can we get out of everybody?
Exactly. Oh, well, it sucks for these people, especially like there's one guy who's played like, I think it was Red Dead Redemption 2 for like 2,000 hours on Stadia.
Yeah.
And it's like, can I get my character, my save or something so I can play it on something else besides Stadia? It's like, I don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
You might be fucked there, buddy. I don't know.
Yeah. Cloud save? I mean, it is a cloud save, but
I guess so, but like, you know,
multi-platform cloud save?
I mean,
maybe you'll get refunded the hours you put into it.
Oh yeah, exactly. 2,000 hours, that's a lot of days, dude.
That's a lot of days. He'll get 2,000 days back.
Holy dude. That would suck. I mean, I feel bad for these guys, but
yeah, no kidding.
I don't know. I just knew it was not going to work out.
No, especially when you had to buy those games. It should have been, if you didn't have to buy the games, it should have just been streaming games.
They did have some that were just streaming, but like anything new or whatever, you just had to buy it too.
Yeah.
It had a Game Pass element to it.
But it should have just been Game Pass.
Yeah, it should have just been Game Pass.
That probably would have worked way better than what they did.
I mean, is it any different though than like Xbox? Besides the fact that I don't need an Xbox, really? Like, if I want to play a game on Xbox, I gotta buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're not in danger of it shutting down.
Yeah, I guess so. That's the main thing with Stadia is like I knew it was like Google's just history of shutting shit down, that it could happen at a time. But yeah, like I buy a game on Xbox that's not on a disc. I need the Xbox to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. They're not going to shut down. So you're safe with that basically. But I guess the other thing too is the main thing with Stadia is it's streaming only.
Yes.
So I guess it would be more like if you don't have an Xbox and you only have Ultimate Game Pass allows streaming of games, and then you bought a digital game that you could stream. That's like the equivalent, I guess, with Xbox.
Yeah.
But I don't know anybody doing that. I've never heard of anybody doing that.
Yeah, I don't know anyone doing that either.
Because you'd have to you could install it. But yeah, you'd have to be playing Game Pass on your mobile phone. And that's the only way you access Game Pass.
I'm sure there's somebody.
There must be.
There are people out there doing it.
There must be.
Yeah.
Sounds weird to me anyways.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, that's it for Stadia. I mean, it lasted for quite a bit longer than we thought it would.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, next up.
Uh-huh.
CD Projekt Red drops a whole ton of new games announcements.
Yeah. It was crazy. I saw this. I think I woke up to this one morning and was like, what the fuck? Because they announced a sequel to The Witcher, another Witcher one, or no, 2 Witcher spinoffs, a sequel to Cyberpunk, and then a totally different something or other that they're doing too. Interesting. Yeah. Just so what's why would they do this all at once? I
don't know. I mean, it's just announcements. They're definitely not that big enough to work on all those at once.
No, that's the thing though. It's wouldn't you just say oh yeah, we've got a sequel to The Witcher coming? Not we've got 6 games coming out.
We got a sequel to The Witcher, a sequel to that sequel, and then 2 spin-offs.
And then a Cyberpunk sequel. That's a lot of games to be announcing.
Yeah. Maybe they're just stirring the pot a little.
Or are they trying to
for the next 10 years?
Are they trying to get some venture capital or something like that? Or are they trying to be bought by somebody?
That's a good question.
What's the deal with this? Because they announce one game at a time.
Yeah.
It's The Witcher 3 is done, and then it's we've got a game coming called Cyberpunk. It'll come out in 5 years. And that's all you hear from them. Besides, they'll be oh, here's the Witcher card game side thing or whatever,
Yeah.
It's just a lot. And then what happens in 2 years' time where they decide oh, one of those Witcher games,
yeah, we're not doing it.
That one's scrapped or whatever.
Yeah.
Then the people are where's you said 2 Witcher games. You promised me 2 Witcher sequels. Where's my other one? So I guess they must have other studios they want to have doing things. So I guess it's easier to sell a sequel than to sell a new thing.
Yes, definitely.
And I mean, The Witcher and Cyberpunk are both pretty popular franchises.
Is Cyberpunk a franchise now?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's based off of the tabletop game.
I guess so.
So it already kind of was. But of course, come on. Of course it's a franchise. Everything's a franchise. Everything's a franchise.
Back in the day when we were going to high school, we played the tabletop Cyberpunk game.
Yeah, 2044?
Yeah. It was insanity.
What do you mean?
Just the rule set. Everyone was getting their limbs blown off. Because there was you could have individual limb damage. People were just coming out of combats just absolutely crippled. No way to get healed.
You gotta get a robot leg then.
I guess. Yeah. That stuff's expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I remember from playing the tabletop game. The manual was poorly put together.
Yeah.
The cover instantly just fell off.
Yeah.
Because they used poor bookmanship.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of thing.
I believe it's called binding.
That's the word, binding. Yeah, just extremely poorly made, but it was a cool book. It was a fun time.
That I never got to play that, so I didn't get to enjoy the Cyberpunk RPG. unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
So which of these 6 games are you interested in?
Probably the Cyberpunk sequel.
That's the only one?
That's probably the only one.
Not a Witcher fan?
I've never played The Witcher, no.
No?
No.
And what about an unknown Witcher, not a Witcher?
The 3rd series?
Yeah, like the Unknown Quantity.
I think they did they say in the article that they did some art for it?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I haven't looked at it. I haven't even thought
I don't think there's any art for it. They just
So-
said it's like a new IP, but like what would the new IP be?
Oh, currently in the early conceptual stage, so...
But like what kind of early conceptual gaming, like what genre? You got fantasy with The Witcher, you got cyberpunk with Cyberpunk. Like what's
It's going to be postmodern
Oh my god.
Postmodern police drama.
Oh wow, okay. Interesting. I mean, obviously the first thought is like Starfield, sci-fi, outer space, whatever.
Oh yeah, out of space.
Yeah. Outer space.
Out of space. That's probably what it could be. An outer space Witcher.
Yeah.
Space magic.
Yeah. Yeah. I fired up Cyberpunk last week, played some of it, and man, even like comparing the hair in that game to like Starfield is like, what is Bethesda doing? Like in the Starfield like trailer thing that we saw recently, like the 15 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
It's like they just took the haircut straight from Fallout 4 and put them into Starfield, and they look like dog shit.
I know.
God. And then I'm looking at Cyberpunk, and my girl's got her big giant purple fro going on, and it's like, damn, this looks way fucking better. Like, come on. So, we'll see.
mean, they are. Is it the Creation Engine? Is that what it's called?
Well, it's like the Creation Engine 2.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
I think.
But it's like the Creation Engine 1, and they just took everything from that, stuck it into 2, and called it a day.
Just terrible.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess but they're not really known about their graphical fidelity for those Bethesda games.
I mean, they used to be good.
I mean, it's
used to be
passable, but it's more about like the story in all those games.
When Morrowind came out, it was like, holy man.
Yeah, but if you go back to Morrowind now, you're like, holy man.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So speaking of Morrowind, Todd Howard said in an interview, you could, on the Xbox, the loading times for that game were just crazy.
Yeah.
But
crazy fast?
No, slow, super slow.
Yeah.
But part of the deal is he said like you could restart the Xbox without actually shutting it down. So a lot of the times with the long loading screens, it's actually restarting the Xbox. And you just see the loading screen loading.
Yeah.
And that's part of the low load is them restarting the Xbox to like clear out the cache and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's true. They did a test to like, is this just something he was saying or is this real? And they checked it out and it's real. So I'm interested in all these. I really like The Witcher 3. Cyberpunk is good. Yeah. And I'm sure it'll be 6 launch debacles because that's what CD Projekt Red does well.
I mean,
launch debacles.
That's going to be in 20 years before we even get all 6 games, I would imagine.
Oh my God.
I would imagine. So maybe
or imagine they're going to stagger them and it'll be like in 6 years, they just come out 6 years in a row. Boom, 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 boom.
That'd be crazy.
That would be
I
crazy.
don't even think they'd have time to do that.
No. But I mean, they have other studios and stuff. So
yes.
Yeah. Whatever.
Lots of games coming out for CD Projekt Red. Lots to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Exactly.
All right. Beyond Good and Evil 2 overtakes Guinness record holder Duke Nukem Forever as game longest in development.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I know. When I read this, I was like, what? Really?
Wow.
Is this actually true? And it is.
Wow. That's crazy. But is it the same studio doing it?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's Ubisoft, but like, I mean, Duke Nukem Forever, you could say that when it finally came out, it was a totally different game because it wasn't even...
Well, it went through so many different hands.
Well, that and it got rebooted like 5 times and
yes.
whatever. Same thing with Beyond Good and Evil, though. They announced that in 2000 and... what year? 2008 was when they first talked about it.
So Duke Nukem Forever took 14 years, was announced in 2000 or released in 2011. It took 14 years to come out.
Wow, it was released 10 years ago? Holy shit. That's crazy.
It was announced in 1997 and was released in 2011.
Oh my god.
And Beyond Good, so that was 5,156 days.
Yeah.
And now Beyond Good and Evil 2 is 5,237 days since it was released.
That's crazy. I mean...
Oh, that's when the trailer was released.
Yeah. So they've probably been working on it longer than that.
2008, yeah.
I really liked Beyond Good and Evil. And then the last trailer they released for Beyond Good and Evil 2 was just like, oh my god, this is the direction they're going? I don't know about this. It was just like edgelordy, like, I don't know, man. Badass. Just, it didn't match the original Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah.
But I really like Beyond Good and Evil. And even had sneaking in it, and I hate that shit. I hate sneaking in games.
I never played Beyond Good and Evil, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It was just like you're playing Jade and you got to go, save the orphanage. That's basically it.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe it's been that long since they first showed it. But I guess 2008 is like, oh my God, 14 years ago.
Yes.
That's so crazy to think about.
Yes. I mean, the trailer looks dope.
Which one?
The Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer.
Oh, from the most recent trailer?
Yeah, yeah.
But is this the edgelordy one?
Am I watching a trailer?
I don't know.
Or is it something else?
Does it show Paige, the pig?
No, yeah, it's the pig and the monkey.
Yeah.
And some humans.
Yeah, it's way too like gritty.
It's fairly gritty, yes. Okay, yeah, I remember watching this.
And they're like swearing out their asses off in and stuff. No, that was not Beyond. That's not my Beyond Good and Evil. Yeah, it's very weird.
Yes.
So, will it ever come out? I don't know. They haven't officially canceled it.
They'll get to 6,000 days.
And then they'll cancel
and
it?
then they'll either bring it out or cancel it.
Man, oh man. It's sad.
They're just waiting to get the record.
Is that what it was?
It has to be.
Okay.
They're like, well, we might as well go another couple days. Let's get the record.
What a stupid record to hold.
And maybe it'll actually be good when it comes out.
It's crazy. There's no memes about it, though. Like, Duke Nukem Forever was like just such a memed thing. Like, making jokes about Duke Nukem Forever all the time. And it's like, oh, it actually came out. No one ever talks about, I guess no one cares about Beyond Good and Evil. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
No one's
got the nostalgia for it.
Not quite like Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did the first Beyond Good and Evil come out?
2006, something like that. I remember getting it for free, I think, when I bought Prince of Persia for the original Xbox. There was like a deal. If you bought either one of those, you got the other one for free.
Nice.
And they both were awesome games. The original Prince of Persia, like on the Xbox,
yeah.
Sands of Time.
Oh yeah, that's a good game.
So good. They're supposed to be doing a remake of that one, and it's something that has fallen off the radar too. I love Sands of Time. So good.
The original Duke Nukem came out in 96.
Oh. Yeah, Duke Nukem. I guess it's just more of an extreme game.
Yeah.
With strippers and whatever. Pissing on things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't remember any strippers in Beyond Good and Evil.
I'm trying to think, is there any? I've never played it, so how would I know?
It was a good one. I like that one a lot. It was
I've
a good
never
one.
Played it.
It was a good one. Probably doesn't control the best anymore, if I had to guess.
I would imagine.
Gameplay developments have changed the way things work.
Yes.
Especially there's a part where she could take pictures of stuff, and I can only imagine it's just terrible taking pictures of stuff in that game. So,
Pokemon Snap did it best?
I've never played Pokemon Snap.
Really?
Yeah.
Even I've played Pokemon Snap.
No, I just didn't. I'd have an N64 really then. So, and no one I knew really had one. And if they did, we just played like Perfect Dark or GoldenEye.
Yeah.
And I haven't played the new Pokemon Snap for Switch.
Oh, right. Forgot that came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't play anything Nintendo, so.
Oh, Philistine.
Speaking of Philistines.
Uh-huh.
the big announcement came out. The biggest face reveal ever.
See the Philistine?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think everyone else is a Philistine.
Okay, fair enough.
Dream did a face reveal, and everyone just the memes and the hate and the oh my god, he's so ugly.
I mean,
he is not ugly.
He's not ugly. He's just an average white dude. But like, I mean, after whatever it is, 3 years, all these dream stands have been like, oh, his voice is so dreamy. He's so dreamy. His voice is dreamy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Obviously, it was built up too much in their minds.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he just looks like a dopey white guy.
Yeah, he's not ugly.
No.
He's just average.
But again, this is another thing where it's like, he did a thing a while ago where he had like, someone took a picture of like his brother or something like that. And they were pretending that was him. Because apparently the rumor is he was a lot chubbier than this. So he lost a bunch of weight to actually show his face, you know? Because you look in the video, it's obvious like he went to the dentist and got like the teeth whitening going on. Because his white teeth are like blistering white, like burn your eyeballs white. So,
I mean, you make the money that Dream makes.
Yeah, fair enough.
You do what you need to do.
So he said the reason they want to do this is like they want to do more stuff, not Minecraft, more on camera stuff. So it was like, I got to show my face to, do that or whatever.
Yeah, you're really locked into stuff that you can do when you don't have a face.
Yes, exactly. So.
Other than that, you got to like wear a mask the entire time. It's like, that's awful.
Yeah, exactly. So
I watched Moist Critical's review on that, and he's like, yeah, before I did a face reveal, he was really stuck into what he was doing.
Yeah.
So he did the face reveal, and he's just able to do whatever he wanted after that.
Yeah, exactly. My face holds me back. Yeah, whatever. It's just he finally. It's just like it's been built up for too much. That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's like,
I think they were saying he was the biggest streamer that hadn't shown or the biggest YouTuber, biggest online personality that hadn't shown their face yet.
Yeah, probably. I mean, who else? Even like I guess who's the biggest VTuber? Code Miku. Even you've seen her face too.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anybody else that you wouldn't have seen their face.
Yeah, I don't know. They're saying there's like people not as big as him that haven't shown their face yet.
I still think he's a wiener with his like cheating and like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like, who cares?
Yeah.
Whatever. He's a dopey white guy.
Yeah.
That's like everybody on YouTube is a dopey white guy.
Yes.
So
not everybody. There's a lot of dopey white guys.
Mostly.
A lot of dopey white guys.
Mostly. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I don't think he's ugly, but.
No, I can't even imagine what that must be like, though. Like, as soon as you get your face out there, just Twitter just hates you.
You just fall asleep on your pile of money. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Who cares? He doesn't need to do anything else anymore. You just retire. Okay, you don't like my face? Okay, I'm done. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm just going to fully retire. It
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't mean, it's not everybody says he's ugly. Just the really dinkuses are saying it.
Yeah.
A lot of people with like sane takes are just like, yeah, he just is a guy.
He's just a guy.
It's the extremes. It'll be like the people like, he's so beautiful and he's so ugly. It's like, well, both of you guys are stupid.
Yeah.
He's just right in the middle.
Yeah. He's just a guy. Whatever.
He's just like the human personification of oatmeal.
Oatmeal, huh?
Yeah, well, like what's another like bland as fuck like food? He's just like some mashed potatoes formed into a human. Like what else could it be?
I don't know.
He's literally a piece of white bread.
Porridge.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever. Sucks for him, but he'll get over it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It'll last for a week or two and then it'll go back to the same.
Yeah, and he'll be able to he'll probably be happier overall because he can do what he wants to do now.
I mean, how could you be unhappy though?
I guess everybody's
unhappy. It's like, oh, I've only got $2 million from playing Minecraft. Oh, my life sucks.
Exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Hideo Kojima is making a game with Ellie Fanning.
Yes. So he tweeted out a picture of Elle Fanning, her just face, and it says "Who am I?" on it with a question mark. So he's working on something. Again, we don't know what it is. Everyone's saying it's Death Stranding 2 again, but we still don't know anything about what it's for.
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't say "Who am I?" It says "Where." No, it does say "Who am I?" Could it be for Death Stranding 2? Yeah, sure, why not? But it also could be for whatever he's working with Microsoft for.
Yeah.
And maybe they're working on 2 games. I don't know. Like, is his studio big enough to be working on 2 games at once?
I doubt it.
I don't know. And again,
who is Ellie Fanning?
Elle Fanning is Dakota Fanning's sister.
Yeah, but I'm like,
but
what has she been in?
She was in I saw her in a movie with Val Kilmer, directed by oh my god, what's his name? Francis Ford Coppola. It's like a ghost story movie. It's actually very, very terrible movie. Wasn't she also in the... Didn't she play like Joan Jett's girlfriend in like the Joan Jett biopic or something like that?
I'm looking through her IMDb and I see absolutely 0 things that I've seen.
Well, I mean...
She's most known for Super 8, The Neon Demon, Somewhere.
Oh, The Neon Demon. That was directed by Louis Winding Refn, the guy that... I don't know how to pronounce his name. He directed Drive with Ryan Gosling.
Huh.
Super 8 was directed by Steven Spielberg, I think.
And then an episode of Robot Chicken.
Well, everybody's on Robot Chicken, really. I mean, I think Hideo Kojima's got like a type, and it's like the petite white woman, because it's the same thing in like Death Stranding. He's got what's her name? Leah Seydoux or whatever her name was. And then he's also got what's her name? Oh, God. The president, but Lindsay Wagner.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I mean, she's like 80, but like when she was younger, she fit the mold too. So,
yeah.
Again, Hideo Kojima just wants to direct movies, but he can't, so he makes his own movies.
Why can't he?
Why can't he? Have you seen any of his cutscenes or any of his storytelling?
I mean...
He's got a lot of good ideas, but the execution is not the best.
Yes, so he can't in that sense, but why can't he? Why can't he just make
Well, no
a
one's
movie?
going to finance him to make a movie. They'll finance him to make a game, but they won't finance him to make a movie.
Someone's going to take the chance.
No,
someone's going to take the chance.
They'll supercut all the Death Stranding videos into one movie, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, why are they talking to this character like he doesn't know the president is his mom? Like, come on." So,
it's for the story.
And also, the movie would be 10 hours long.
I guess maybe he'll do a mini series.
No.
Speaking of miniseries, have you watched any Arcane yet?
No.
You gotta watch an episode.
Do I?
Yeah, we were talking about it last time.
Yeah, I know, but like, anyways, it combines 2 things I don't like.
Yes.
So
yes, Hideo Kojima.
We'll see if this ends up being Death Stranding 2 or something else, or who knows, whatever it is. I mean, it definitely could be Death Stranding 2, but again, we don't know.
Not a clue.
Nothing's been announced.
Nope.
We don't know anything.
0 things.
And maybe just what's his name? Norman Reedus is just in Hideo Kojima's next game. It might not be Death Stranding. Maybe he has a different role.
Could be.
Again, Norman Reedus doesn't know what's going on in the gaming world, because he compared Death Stranding to Miss Pac-Man. So,
I mean, both are walking simulators.
Yeah. Do you eat any power pellets or pellets in Death Stranding?
No, but you do walk around.
You drink an energy drink.
Yes.
In the special edition of Death Stranding, you no longer drink monsters.
Really?
Yeah, they're just like a Death Stranding energy drink.
Weird.
I guess their deal ended. I don't know. Do you think they paid Monster or Monster paid them? Which way do you think it worked?
That's a good question.
In the perfect world, Monster pays them, but who knows? Sometimes those video game companies do it the wrong way. It's like in Shenmue where they paid money to Timex to have an Indiglo in the game. It's like, no, it's the other way around, buddy. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, but they needed that Indiglo.
Did they?
I think if you need something and you have,
he could have had a generic wristwatch. You didn't have to have a Timex. Come
I
on.
guess so.
You just wanted a Timex for realism.
Realism. Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess not realism, but like grounded in reality.
Yes.
To make it seem more realistic. Anyways, I don't think Elle Fanning was in this movie that I was thinking of. I think it was her sister.
Could be. Yeah,
Dakota.
I went through her IMDb and I'm like, I don't know any of this. I know Super 8.
Yeah.
Never watched it, but I've heard of it.
Well, you never heard of what was this? I saw it on the list here.
I mean, there's other things I've heard of, but
Daddy Daycare?
No.
That's the Adam Sandler one, isn't it?
What?
Daddy Daycare?
Daddy Daycare?
Oh no, it was the Eddie Murphy one. Eddie Murphy, Daddy Daycare. Anyways.
Chat says that Dakota Fanning is in the Joan Jett movie.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Elle.
So it's not Elle.
Yeah.
I've not seen that movie, so I wouldn't know. And they look very similar. They look very similar. They're sisters, so they're both like petite blonde girls.
Yeah,
like
they do look very similar.
Yeah, I think Elle's taller than Dakota, but other than that, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, we'll see. We
will see. Speaking of seeing, that's not a good segue. Destiny 2 cheat maker Aim Junkies claims Bungie hacked them.
Yeah.
What?
So they say that Destiny, Bungie, like hacked into one of their people's computers in the years 2019 and 2021 to figure out who was working on their hacks for Destiny, and also that Bungie violated the Aim Junkies terms of service by buying the cheat and then reverse engineering the code, which is basically what they did to make the cheat in the first place. So, I don't know. Like, I guess maybe they think they can win something here. Like, if you remove the part about them cheating and selling cheats and everything like that, could they win a court case about illegally reverse engineering their code against their terms of service? Because do you think the judge would be like, Bungie's lawyers would be like, oh yeah, this was a cheat for our game, and then the like defendants would be like, oh, objection, irrelevant to the case, they don't need to know that it's for a cheat, and the judge would be like, oh yeah, I agree, like, sustained or whatever? Or do you think the judge would let them say like they were making a cheat for their game?
I think if it was a case of Bungie reverse hacking and reverse engineering Aim Junkies code, then I think it would stand.
Yeah,
I think
it'd be interesting to see, anyways.
Yeah,
it's just
things
like
are weird. So.
It is weird. But like, okay, what are they trying to recoup some cost here? Like they owe Bungie like whatever it is. $50 million or whatever. It's like, we'll countersue them for $50 million and then be like, we'll just call it even.
Yeah, it could be. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how much they owe. I just pulled a number out, but
I mean, they do owe a lot of money, but
yeah,
I think it's only like $2 million.
But it's like, how did they get into this guy's computer to hack him? Yeah, exactly. To get information.
Bungie like, did they just hackers themselves?
They went to their forum and be like, "Oh, he's registered for a account on our forum. Oh, there's his IP address. Like, let's break into his computer or what?"
Yeah, maybe they employed another hacker group.
Yeah,
to hack
or maybe it's built into Destiny 2. They can just like worm their way through if you've got it installed.
Installed plus the cheat.
No, they just have it installed on your computer and they have a backdoor in everybody's computer.
It could be.
Who knows? It's pretty crazy though.
Yeah, that's weird. It is weird that they're doing it, but it's also, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Trying to get to recoup some costs.
Yeah, and it's especially since like that was part of the suit that Bungie had on them, was like they reverse engineered our code against the terms of service. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, you broke our terms of service by doing the same thing to us. So, but again, if you're if your code is to break someone else's code, does the terms of service prevent you from breaking in? I mean,
it all depends on what it says in the terms of service.
Yeah, but also the other thing too is just because it says in the terms of service doesn't mean it's true. Like I could make a terms of service on a website and just say it's like, oh, if you use my website, I own everything you ever create ever. It belongs to me. Do you accept? And just because you accept that doesn't mean it's true. Like there are limitations to the terms of service. So who knows, right?
So according to Bungie's terms of service, the BattlEye software has permission to scan computers for anti-cheat tool. That wasn't true back in 2019 when the hacking began.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that was before they added that to the terms of service to be like, yeah, we're looking for cheating software on your computer.
Bungie accessed a computer owned by one of its associates, James May.
Yes.
Several times through 2019 to 2021.
Yeah. Yeah. So they use that information they found, like find other suspects.
Yeah.
So. It's crazy.
Reverse engineering his code.
I don't know, like if I was working on like something like that, I don't think I would connect my computer. I'd be like, let me find the open Wi-Fi router near me and connect to that. Let me use the old Wi-Fi at the old McDonald's down the road to do my illegal activities, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's why Knock has uses the McDonald's.
Oh, his illegal activities?
Yeah.
No, it's just because he's cheap. It's just because he's cheap. That's the main thing. So it's crazy. We'll keep an eye on this one. We've been
for sure
watching this Bungie bullcrap forever now.
Yeah.
It's another day, another Bungie baloney pile dropped on our heads.
Yeah.
Hey, how about they just work on making the game good?
Yeah, I mean, they could do that.
Nah. Yeah. They just keep making it worse every update.
Yeah. Sucks. That reminded me of another hack.
Oh, yeah?
Thing. The hell is it? I can't remember what it's called, but it's a device that you clip onto your controller, and it gives you extra paddle buttons on the back.
Oh, yeah? How does that work?
It also can do macros.
Oh, yeah.
So that it assists you.
Oh, is it like
a
separate Bluetooth thing?
I think so.
So it would only work on PC?
No, it's for whatever controller. The whole
but how would it have how would it add extra buttons?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I can't even remember what it's called.
Okay.
They're talking about it, and apparently you can macro it to adjust your aim for when you're shooting so that it automatically counters the recoil.
Oh, interesting. So if it's recoiling in an S pattern, it'll just like prevent the sway from the S pattern recoil?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. It's like hacking. It's like a hardware hack.
How would they even be able to tell? Just like, hey, he's really good at aiming his shots with the sway pattern?
You can't.
You'd have to like manually download like a firmware upgrade to like, oh, the Apex like recoil pattern changed on this gun. Here's the new pattern for your gun too.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'd have to like hit the button to be like, okay, I'm carrying the like.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Spitfire now.
You have to do the macro per weapon, but they're saying there's a subscription service where you can do that.
Oh my god!
So you can just keep like switching your macro.
So it would know which gun you're using, or what?
You have to do it manually.
Oh my god! So would there be a button on your controller and be like, this is Spitfire mode?
Yeah. I'm
crazy.
pretty sure that's
how would it counteract? Like, is there like a little?
I'm not entirely sure.
A gyroscope over the controller, so like when you're firing, it just automatically.
I think that's what it does.
What the fuck?
It's so weird. I can't.
How could you even move? It would just take over. I don't know, dude.
I can't remember what the hell would I even Google to bring that up now.
Yeah, no kidding. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but they're like $10 or something like that.
That's it.
Buy one, 10 to 20.
You're gonna have to research this and see what it's called for the next show.
Yeah.
See if you can remember it.
I just watched it on YouTube.
Crazy. You're gonna have to look at your history later.
Yeah.
See if you can dig it up.
I'll do that in the post show.
Okay.
Last up. Steam Deck promotional video removed after it accidentally shows off a Switch emulator.
Yeah. So there was a promotional video for the Steam Deck, and it had like someone installed like the Switch emulator on it, and it was in the library in the video. What? what's going on over at the old Steam factory there? They're like, we need to record a video. Hey, Frank, give me your Steam Deck. Let's record some video off of it.
We forgot our stock Steam Deck, Frank. Give us yours.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you have, like, just a generic Steam installation going on?
I don't know.
Maybe they were showing off that you can install custom stuff, but, like, a Switch emulator? Like, that's advertising, like, oh, yeah, you want to pirate stuff?
Yep,
get a Steam Deck. So weird. I mean, it does. I mean, you'd have to know what it is to know it's a Steam or a Switch emulator.
Yeah.
It's not like it says like Switch emulator, Steel Games or whatever. It has a name. Yeah, Yuzu, I think. Yeah, it was in the video, but you'd have to know what it is. And if you didn't know, you'd just be like, oh, what's this game Yuzu? I mean, I guess also you could be like, hey, I've never heard of this game. Let me Google it. Oh, it's a Switch emulator. Oh, I can steal Switch games? Ah, that's perfect. Let's go with this. So, very, very crazy anyways.
Yes.
Can you play Xbox games, past games on this thing yet?
You can, but you have to have Game Pass Ultimate still. I haven't really looked up to see if you can install, like, every time I fire it up, I try and install the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
PC.
I mean, I have Ultimate, so
yeah, you can do it with Ultimate, but you can't do it yet.
I see.
They did announce you can now buy the dock for it.
Yes,
it's $110.
How's the dock only coming out now?
It took some time.
It was this whole dock thing looks stupid as fuck to me. Let's you hook it up to your computer or your TV. I thought the whole point of this thing was to be fucking handheld, man.
It is, but there's a lot of stuff that you can do where you need a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, but this hooks
like
it up to your TV.
I was actually thinking about picking it up because you don't have to actually hook it up to the TV, but having it so that it's upright and you can use a mouse and keyboard on it, super handy.
It's not like the Switch one where the screen is blocked?
No.
Yeah.
No. You'll be able to use the screen.
Yeah, the Switch dock is so the screen is blocked. You can't see it. Like, they want you to not be able to see the screen. The whole idea.
No, this thing is so you can have it sitting right in front of you, face up, and you can use it like a proper computer.
Well, if you need to buy a new monitor, you could just get a new Switch or Steam Deck.
I don't know.
And a dock.
Steam Deck and a dock? I don't know if you can like reverse the monitor though.
I guess so.
Because there's a lot of things you need a mouse and keyboard for in Linux mode.
Terrible. Terrible.
Because I had to do that. I had to buy a dongle so I could get USB ports on it so I could plug in a mouse and keyboard so I could log into my Epic without having to use the stupid on-screen keyboard because that thing is awful to use in Linux mode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it doesn't always register your key presses.
Oh, beautiful.
You'll like press it. It'll give you the haptic feedback like you've pressed it, but nothing shows up on screen. I'm like,
beautiful.
What the hell is going on?
I love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, so Valve figured it out. This was going on and they removed it.
Yeah.
And they put up a new video. But like, anyways, whatever. It seems very weird to me that even got released.
Yeah. Well, is it the Tales of Ares icon that they're talking about?
No, it was just the icon for the emulator.
Yeah. Huh.
The Yuzu or whatever, I think. I don't
see
know
anything in the article.
Well, it said...
It just said someone spotted the Nintendo Switch emulator.
Yeah. There was... I read somewhere here where it said it was called Yuzu or something like that.
Well, there you go.
Yes. Don't...
Somebody didn't vet their videos. I mean, whoever was editing the video probably didn't even realize that someone had put that on there and doesn't even know what it is.
Probably not, but again, like, why wouldn't you just have a generic, like, Switch, not Switch. I keep saying interchanging them here.
Yeah, a
Steam
Deck,
like, factory defaulter.
Yeah. Like, not really factory, because then you don't have any games on it.
Well, I know, but, like,
to show
here's the closed, like, you think, like, at Microsoft, they're like, we need to show off the new dashboard for the Xbox. Go get that. Go get Gary's Xbox. Put that on the screen, no problem.
It's just full of porn games, though.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's very weird.
Yes.
Yeah, go get Steve's Steam Deck. We need to make a video. He only plays hentai games on Steam, but that's okay. Let's make a video out of that.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yes. All right. That's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. A little bit short today.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much news happening, and
I mean, there was other news, but it was just like, okay, they're making a like Horizon Forbidden West remaster for PS5. What are we going to talk about that? Okay, they're doing it. It's too early to be doing a remaster of that. Okay, we're done talking about it. You know, it's like, you know, we only
There's
like
a VR version of it though.
The barf simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like. Yeah, that's that PSVR 2 that's not compatible with PSVR 1.
Yeah.
We already talked about that.
Yes,
bullshit.
we did.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yes.
Anyways.
All right. If you guys are listening to this on the RSS feeds or on your podcatcher of choice, please share us with a friend.
Yes.
Leave us a rating.
Yes.
Do things like this to get us out there, get us more popular and into more people's ear holes.
Yes.
All right, then. We will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Goodbye.
Bye. What the hell was I going to look up?
The name of that controller mod.
Oh, yes.
We were talking about Elfana, yes. Tank.
Hello, Tank.
Tank. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, Master was here.
Master.
Mosh. 1% of people pooped themselves or dreaming either direction. Almost everyone didn't care. True. True. Not much. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, sir.
Switch accounts.
I'm getting prepared for tomorrow. 10:10. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But we're going to do it. I got to try to install my my new capture card into the PC. See if I can do that. Yes. I should be hibernating.
Oh, yeah, it should be easy.
I will be hibernating. I'm going to be hibernating on stream, though, so. Just sawing logs. Put a microphone next to me.
Yeah, are you going to stream from the bedroom?
No.
Nope. You're sleeping?
I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Ah.
Yeah.
Couch sleeping.
Should be very restful.
Let's see. Garbage.
Anti-sway, yeah, exactly. Get that for Generation Zero. Negate the kickback on all those guns. They're just bucking all around.
Xbox controller add-on paddles.
I'm going to go play some Grounded when I go home. I've rescued Wendell Tully, and now I have to fix the mixing machine or whatever. And I'm like, how do I fix these fucking things? Like, I killed the ants looking at them, the Java-matic, yeah. Like, how do I fix them? What do I got to do to fix them? And then I was like, wait, do I actually need a fucking, like, a repair wrench to fix these bullshitting things that I've used one time ever in my entire Grounded life? And I was like, I have to go all the way back to my base and get a repair tool? This is some bullshit. So, anyways.
All right, it's called a strike pack.
Strike pack.
They're $50.
Okay. How does it work?
It just attaches to your controller.
Like around the knob?
Not around the knob.
How does it counteract the sway?
It plugs straight in to your controller, and it must hack it somehow. Built-in controller mods: rapid fire, burst fire, drop shot, jitter fire, quick scope, auto run, turbo 2.0, anti-recoil, quick scoping.
Now Wendell's going to be on your screen forever? Well, until I fix him, right?
Yeah, it's just straight up hacking your controller and modding it so that you can do all kinds of stuff to it.
I don't know how it would counteract recoil.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Wendell was flying around forever. No. I mean, whatever. He kind of helps out shooting his little orb when I'm getting attacked. I'm on like day 60 or something like that, and I had the first time enemies attacked my base. It was a mosquito. I think that's because I built on the lily pad, so nothing could get over there. So when it happened, I was like, what the fuck? Why am I getting attacked? And then he parks himself at the spacer. I'm ready. I want to make some gems, so I need the next Burgle chip. I'm ready to level up my gear. And you get to see his raisin icon forever. I'm sure they'll remove that eventually. Next update. They've already changed some things, like the last update, when they changed the feather pieces, and they changed the nail on the picnic table to get up on the other bench easier.
Is this not a cheating device just because there are mods installed on it? Technically, it's cheating.
Yeah. Technically, it is cheating. Yeah. Yeah. I beat the Black Widow by cheesing it. The first Black Widow, I stood on a little bump in the wall and it couldn't get me, so I just fired arrows at it till it died. And I beat the Mantis by just fucking smashing it in the head. And I got 2 spider venom from it, so apparently that's pretty lucky. Because I know people on Reddit were complaining, like, I've beat the Black Widow, all 4 of them, and I got 1 venom.
Oh, wow.
So I got pretty lucky, I think.
Lucky.
Yep. And what else have I done in there? I don't know. I've been using the one trinket where if you do a perfect block, you get your health back. That's the one I always have equipped. Gotta get the perfect blocks in. And yeah. That's about it. I just want to get those gems and stuff. You take more damage though, too, though? You do?
Strike pack. Crazy.
Oh, I didn't know I took more damage. Well, it hasn't really hindered me too much. I've noticed.
Take more damage, what?
With that trinket, if you do a perfect block, you get your health back. Apparently you take minus defense for perfect block heal. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I guess you just perfect block every time and you're good.
I kind of do. I kind of do. I wonder if I change that, if I don't need the perfect. They have 1 minus and 1 plus. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I did not notice that. I'll have to take a check when I go home. I'm gonna have to go back to my base to get a fucking repair tool. I'm assuming that they get attacked while I'm repairing them, so I'll probably need to build some defenses.
So this PC, since I've changed the motherboard in it, says I don't have a registered copy of Windows on it.
Damn, I hate when that happens.
But the PC out there, my VR PC, because that has the motherboard this one does.
It's registered?
It is registered.
Oh, yeah. That sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I was thinking I was going to have to buy one anyway for that PC, but now I need one for this PC instead. Yeah, we need to, like, the toxicology badge is gas dust guard for more poison damage. Oh, okay. I made the refrigerator too. And I thought I was going to have to recharge it with like mint pieces, but no, you don't. Mint in the fridge?
Yeah. When were those?
A forever fridge?
It's a forever fridge. When are those new CPUs supposed to be coming out?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
Let me see. 7000 series. When are you coming out?
Is it this month or next month? Still got that recording thing at the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Oi, oi. Oh. Thermal solutions not included for any of them. Or for any of the ones that are coming out first. The 5, 7, and 9.
I thought we knew that already.
I don't know, did we? Maybe.
Yeah. Tank. The dank tank.
They're already out.
Oh. Okay then.
What? Oh. Yeah. Oh.
What?
Yeah, look at that. You can buy them now.
How much are
Ryzen 9 7950X. $1,000.
Well, that's a little more than I'd like to pay.
Oh, yeah, but that's a 9. What did you want? You didn't want a 9, did you?
I don't know.
They're in stock, though.
I don't know what I want.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Ryzen 9. The 7700X is $59,559.
It's a little better. I was so bored last night. No movies. My apologies, sir.
The 7900X is $769.99.
Is that Canadian?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The 5800X is $349 right now.
Which is the one you have? Like
I have a 5900 in here.
Okay.
I have a 5800 in here.
What's your editing one?
This is this one, the 5900.
How much are those?
$499.
Oh.
They're cheap.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cheap.
I was considering doing a movie last night, but then I was like, no, I'll just relax, wait for the week long stream. I guess it's not actually a week long. It's like 6 days.
Yeah.
An illegal 6 days.
Get a 5975 WX. The Threadripper.
Ripping so many
You
threads.
can rip some threads. 32 cores, 64 threads.
Oh my god, the most threads possible.
$4,400.
That's it?
That's it.
Damn, it seems pricey.
Wow. So yeah, the 5800Xs are only $350.
How does that compare to your 5900?
It's just slightly slower and slightly less cores. It's got 8 cores, 16 threads. My 5900 is 12 cores, 24 threads.
So many threads.
God, they're so cheap now.
Yeah, everything's going back down in price.
Let's see what
Finally.
video cards are looking up. Hello?
4090.
Graphics cards. There we go.
Put it in your shopping cart.
$3090. $1,400.
Damn.
That's cheap. So cheap. That's MSRP. 3080 Ti. $1,169.
Is it cheap?
That's so cheap.
So cheap, says MikeyT33.
Get a 3080 Ti right now. $1,000.
Go ahead.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm not doing it.
Just do it.
I bought a Jeep.
Shia LaBeouf says, just do it.
Just do it.
The beef, they like to call him.
Nice.
Shia LaBeouf. Cool beans.
Yeah, that's all cheap. That's all super cheap computer hardware right now.
Yep, everything's going back down in price.
Yes. Crypto mining is dead.
Even getting a container from China now has gone down in price.
Really?
Yeah, it's back down to like $3,000.
Huh.
Earlier in the year, it was like a year ago, it was like $20,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh yeah, I am definitely reinstalling Windows on this thing.
It's not operating too hot.
No, it's just gonna get a full redo.
Damn, redo it.
I'm gonna redo it. It's gonna be a full redo.
Redo it up, baby. Cool beans.
Yes.
What is that?
It's my MP3 player.
Oh my god, why?
It sounds so good.
What the fuck is that thing? What is it?
It's just an Android device. But it's got like all the...
Like a cell phone?
Yeah, but no cell phone functionality.
Oh my god.
But it's got all the jacks and stuff in it.
Good gravy.
It sounds so good.
How big is the hard drive?
60 gigs, 64 gigs.
Oh my god.
Something like that. I downloaded my entire Spotify playlist.
Oh my
like
god.
Songs on it.
That's crazy. That's a robust machine right
yeah,
there.
it is. It's almost 3 times as thick as my cell phone.
It looks like it weighs a bit.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Can't go jogging with that in your pocket.
No.
Rip a hole in your pants.
Yes, I'd have to have like a shoulder bag.
Yeah, exactly.
to carry it.
Exactly. Get a bruised shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Crazy beans.
Indeed.
Cool.
Premiere Pro up to date. After Effects up to date.
You have to redo that all.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I wonder if it was who they gave it away to. If it was 30 card owners.
Who knows? Maybe it was fake. You just added spyware to your computer. It was a fake one. They faked you out. That's a pineapple energy drink right there.
Oh, maybe it's only for 3 months? What?
Damn!
If you bought a laptop, an NVIDIA Studio laptop, you get Creative Cloud for 3 months.
Hashtag not sponsored. I wish I was sponsored, dude. I'd probably die, though. Be drinking Monsters all day, every day. Not that I don't already, but whatever.
Drinking Gurus all day, every day.
Actually, I'm drinking water at the warehouse because I wouldn't want to leave a lidless drink. Just reuse the same can with water. Yeah, that's what those like celebrity types do.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah, but even not like if they're doing it in their like whatever TikTok or whatever. It's like, I love this. Have a sip. It's just water. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have an open lidded drink at the warehouse. Just who knows what would fall into that thing, man. Fuck, yeah. It's so dirty there. Like, oh my God. Like, ugh, it's so fucking filthy there. So I have my water bottle with my little spout on it and everything. Not many, there's no bugs or anything and no like mice or anything like that. It's just like dirt, like dusty dirt everywhere. It's crazy.
Gross.
Yeah, dude, it is. It's disgusting.
I mean, that's like our warehouse too, but we're connected to a welding shop.
Oh yeah.
So we get a lot of crazy metal
smells
dust and stuff. Yeah.
Across the way from us is like a woodworking shop. Nothing like that affects us, but just in this place is just dirt. I don't know where it comes from.
Well, I guess nobody dusts in there.
Well, they do the floor and everything, but I don't know where it all the other dirt comes from.
Just flying around in the air. You're breathing that in every day.
Oh, I know. I'll like blow my nose and be like, ugh, it's all brown.
Just gets trapped in, concentrated in the warehouse.
Yeah, I guess so. It's better in there now, though. They like insulated the roof now, at least. So it's not like blazing hot in the summer or freezing cold in the winter.
No, that's good.
It's pretty nice in there now. It used to be just literally a metal roof.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Now it's fully insulated. So that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't like how they operate there for a lot of stuff. Like everything's located, so it'll be like, oh, you got to go to like shelf 1001.
Yeah.
And you go there and, you know, the stuff's all there. But like they don't take the empty boxes off the shelf.
What?
So I'll be like, oh, there's the box, and I'll go up there and be like, it's an empty fucking box. So it, you know, maybe there's another box behind it that has the same item.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if the other empty box was taken down, I wouldn't have looked in that box in the first place. And you waste like 5 seconds or whatever, but like through the course of the day, you do that like 40 times, and it's like, oh my God.
That's just good housekeeping. Take your empty boxes
I've been
out.
taking them all down. If I see them, I don't know why they leave them. Maybe they just are like, oh, if I'm up there, then there's an empty box and I can use it to put stuff in or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, take a fucking empty box up with you on the lifter, man. So I've been taking them all down because every time I grab one, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. So whatever it is, what it is. It also is like, so the guy that used to work there retired, and now it's just a young guy. And before it'd be like, something gets moved, you have to like change the location of the computer so you can find it. So now I'll be like, I can't find this, whatever. He'd be like, oh, that's over here now. And it's like, well, what the fuck didn't you change it? Like, it's fine that you know where it is, but I don't know where fucking anything is.
Yeah, exactly.
So before that was never a problem. If I ever had to find something in the warehouse, it was always where it was supposed to be. Now I'll be like, where's this? It says it's there. Oh, that's actually in the other warehouse. It's not even in this building. It's like, well, why does it say it's here?
Inventory systems only work when you maintain them.
Exactly. So whatever. It is what it is.
Because now you're just wasting time trying to find stuff.
Yep. There's too much shit in there too. Like, the aisles are in theory wide enough to like use the lifter in them. But now there's like extra skids down the middle of the aisle and stuff like that. So it's like either I move the skid or I just back the machine up over it. So the skid is hanging over the edge of the other one and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, whatever.
Is it a scissor lift?
No, it's not a scissor lift. It's like a forklift, and you lift it up, and this pallet is like, there's nothing underneath it. So you can back up the lifter, and the skid can go over top of other things.
Oh.
It's not, we used to have another one that you could like shift side to side and stuff like that. I don't know where that one went. Stock picker. I don't know exactly what it's called, but yeah, maybe. And you could like lift up, grab a skid off the shelf and bring it down, but I don't know. That one's gone now. Now you just go up to the skid and figure out what's up there or whatever. So
figure out if that's what you actually need.
Generally everything is okay, but sometimes it's just like, what the fuck is going on around here? So whatever. I mean, the guy that's doing the warehouse now is a young guy. It's like the owner's son. He's only like 20 something. He works hard and everything like that. It's not like he's slacking off over there, but it's just
not
kind
maintaining
of like,
the system.
No, not exactly. So it is what it is. And if it takes me extra time to find it just because it's not there, oh well. I'm getting paid to do it, so whatever. No big deal. But it is just like, oh fuck, where is this? Macy's had one like that too. Could move the pallet sideways 30 feet in the air. Yeah. I don't know. Let me think here. 4, 8, 12. I think I'm like 16. The roof is 20 feet up, maybe. I'm trying to think.
It's not that high.
Maybe it's higher than that. I'm just trying to think of how many levels there are on the things and how high each one is. Maybe 24 feet tall. But you can't go that high up because the beams. So you have to like lift it up and be like beside the little metal beam if you want to go high. So it sucks. I used to do that, stock picking with forks in the back. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Driving that thing around.
What a good time.
You can see where people like drove fucking things into like the racking. It's all dented and shit like that. I haven't done that yet, but you can tell people have fucking been like, oh, I left the forks up, or I left the thing up too high and just smash into the overheads and stuff like that. They changed all the lighting too. So now it used to be giant fucking glass bulbs and it'd be like, fuck, I'll just explode if I get near it.
Now it's all LED.
Yeah, it's all LED.
That's the way.
Wire guidance. I don't even know what that means. So I just drive around my little electric lifter. Not smashing into stuff. That's my main thing.
That's the goal.
Generally.
Pick the stock, don't break shit.
Yep.
It's a good goal to have.
It sucks too because there's like 40,000 lures there and it'll be like, okay, I need this like a friggin' Silvex spoon gold, and it's like there's like 40 different ones on the shelf, and it's like I gotta look at every fucking little lure box to find the one that I want. It's terrible. It's not easy.
Blood on the clock tower. What the hell is that?
What?
Blood on the clock tower.
What's Blood on the Clock?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Okay, is it a game?
Probably. It's a bluffing game. Enjoyed by 5 to 20 people.
Oh, it's like fucking Among Us.
Yeah.
They run a line on the floor and you can connect to it in the truck, back and forth. They run a line in the floor and you can connect to it so the truck back and forth on the line without letting you turn in a perfect world. Oh no. No. Not like this place here. It's literally just driving down the aisle.
Literally.
There's no automation or anything like that. No safety. I don't have a harness or anything. If WCB came in there, they would shit all over the fucking place. So I just climb in, go up, jump off onto a shelf 30 feet in the air, go back down. It's fine. I've never fallen off.
Not yet.
You can have my old harness. There used to be a harness there. I don't know where it went. It's just not there anymore. Depending on where I was, I would put it on, but usually it's nothing too crazy. So maybe I'll ask where it is just for
WCB sake.
No, I don't care about that. They hit it and use it for themselves. Nah, he wasn't using it either. It used to be just hanging on the machine. No, sometimes I would hook it up if it was like the shelf looked a little rickety or whatever. But WCB came into the store one time and was like, you know, oh, you got to fix this, do that. And I was like, okay, give a list to the owner. The owner was supposed to take care of it. Buddy came back and he's like, I see you didn't do any of my fixes that I needed you to do. Like, well, I gave it to the owner. Like, there's not much I can do. He's like, well, I need to talk to him. So I was like, okay. And they talked about it. The owner talked to him, and then he came back 2 weeks later and he's like, I really don't like it when I come in here and none of my fixes are done yet. And then the next time he came in, it was all taken care of.
No fine though, huh?
We got away with it that time. Dude.
Yes. We always get the WCB book.
Yeah.
And at work, and I always look through there to see if I see any businesses that got fined. I think we talked about it last week.
Yeah, the Craig's Bakery.
Craig's Bakery. Yeah.
Yeah. We dodged that bullet for sure.
Yes.
The main one was that the forklift had no like reverse light or beep on it. So now it has both. If it's in reverse, beeps and has a flashing light.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very lovely.
I see Kiro's working on Pocket Avery again today.
Indeed.
Hello, Master. I'm here.
Yep.
You'll be getting snaps shortly. I've been right off all social media. It's been fantastic.
Yes.
I've been not doing anything. Shirking all responsibility.
Damn.
If I was
That's
rich,
crazy.
I would shirk all responsibility all the time.
Do it.
I gotta scan my lottery ticket.
Oh, no one won.
No, not even me.
Well, it's still 70 million, $56 million draws. So
maybe I won like $1.
Maybe
$1.
I miss you, Mikey.
Miss you too, Master.
Mikey, I miss you. Snap isn't the same. So says Master.
I haven't looked at anyone's snaps at all.
You looked at mine.
Oh yeah, I looked at yours.
Get fucked, everybody. Hey boys, I got Foxhole. That would be a fun one to jump into together. What's Foxhole?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't looked at I've been staying off my phone mainly to stay away from the work chat.
Exposed.
And stay away from the work snaps.
Yeah.
I had to watch yours though to see if there was anything because you were coming over to the podcast.
Yes. Well, and then I'd message you on Discord and not hear anything, so I was like, I better message on Snapchat.
Yeah. Yeah, right off all socials.
Yep. Yep.
But it's gonna be back to reality.
Back
to reality on Tuesday.
That's when Master's gonna stream next this Tuesday.
Ooh.
So she says, anyways. We'll see if it actually comes true or not.
It might.
I can't watch anyways. Sorry, Master. I'll be
your own
busy
stream to
streaming. I'll be busy streaming. I am. Exciting. No test week. PogChamp.
PogChamp.
Cool beans.
Very cool beans. I gotta try and not have a nap.
Yeah, you can't have a nap. Top-down
sucks.
multiplayer shooter, but the games are IRL month long. You can either be combat or what is basically Factorio to support the war effort.
What?
That's
I'm
what he
already
said.
instantly interested.
He's fully torqued, everybody. You better watch out. Ow. Sorry. I apologize.
He said the magic word of Factorio.
Yeah, exactly. They updated the new update for Satisfactory came out.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And they have new ammo types for your gun.
Oh.
There's a boombox you can carry around. And some other things changed. I don't know what. I don't know what, man. I don't know what. Every bullet shot has to be crafted so the backline Logi people are critically important.
Bullets, weapons, vehicles, and every drop of fuel.
Interesting.
That's
Interesting.
kind of cool.
MikeyT33 is interested.
Posted October 9th. Logistics extremely heavy and slow on work. Game reward griefers dropping. Game rewards griefers deleting dropped crates on the ground very fast till you come back with a new truck. What?
Very well written review. Typical Steam user. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't hate me, Steam users. Just what I wanted, a job to not get
Lots
paid
of
for
people
and lose a
getting
month.
banned for no reason.
Complaining about enemies griefing. Yeah, people always say I didn't do anything wrong. I got banned, and then the developer comes back and be like, you called someone the N-word in the chat. That's why I got banned.
This guy's like, I just saw someone get banned for 12 hours because an entire clan reported him after they intentionally made him run one of them over with a tank.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Huh. Interesting.
Add it to the old wish list, Mikey T.
It's only $33.
It's only $33?
Yeah.
Add it to the wish list so you don't forget.
Sign in to add it to my wish list?
Is it still on sale?
I mean, it's not on sale, but it is for sale.
It's not on sale, but it is for sale.
Yeah. It's $33.99 permanently.
Ah, interesting. Sounds like $33.99 more than I want to pay for that game.
Oh, dear.
Exactly.
Dear, oh, dear.
You're gonna have to go for a hike, Mikey T33.
Maybe.
Keep yourself awake.
Maybe.
You got to.
Maybe.
No nap, Mikey T.
I gotta watch Andor.
No nap.
I gotta watch Andor and Rings of Power.
And She-Hulk.
And She-Hulk.
And no nap.
And no nap.
And no nap.
No nap November.
No nap November? No, thank you.
That's what it's gotta be.
No, thank you.
No nap November.
What about it's like definitely nap December? I love naps too much, man. It was just on sale for its 1.0 launch. Unlike some games, stares at Grounded. He's going to lay back with his Steam Deck and pass out. Yeah, hit him in the face. Ah! Wake him right up.
I have not yet hit myself in the face with the Steam Deck.
What about a phone?
With the phone, I've maybe hit myself once.
Not me. Never one time.
But never the Steam Deck.
I don't, that's because Grounded was on sale for 2 years. Exactly. I don't,
pretty much.
I don't use my cell phone in bed unless I'm laying on my side.
I have a monitor with a Chromecast hooked up.
Oh, yeah.
So I watch YouTube before bed.
Well, I don't watch YouTube on my phone, but I'm like, if I'm looking at Reddit or something, when I wake up in the morning, alarm goes off, grab the phone, roll my side, go on Reddit, but I only have one eye open.
Yeah, I can only have one eye open.
And then when I get up, the lights are still off, and I'll be literally blind. Because it's so dark, and I was looking at this bright screen for like 15 minutes. The cheaper price is because you're buying an unfinished game. Yeah, you buy it early for $30, and then when it's fully released, it's $49.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's people playing Overwatch too. J3's got 4.3 thousand viewers.
Don't know who that is. Don't know. Don't want to know. It's
Don't
a double
wanna
whammy.
know.
It's a double whammy.
Super double whammy.
Yep, exactly. What's for lunch, Mikey T?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Well,
I should do it though.
it's time to figure it out.
It's true.
Say goodbye, everybody.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
I guess that's my cue. to turn things off.
It's time to go. Goodbye, everybody.